Kroot or he, him.
What's great about Kroot is it's also food.
Kroot is also food.
Kroot d'état.
Kroot and croutons.
And the homebrew that I'm writing, Kroot is going to be the main source of food.
Oh, sweet.
I need some Kroot.
I really need some sour Kroot.
And then for role play purposes, whenever you eat in game, you have to eat part of me.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa.
Hey, I don't need a role play reason to do that.
All I'm thinking about is Adam's family, like the Thanksgiving, eat me! Like, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I don't. I'm very young. I'm only 13.
You're in your prime.
You have better facial hair than I am at 13, I will say.
Thank you.
All right.
How nice.
Now that everyone is no longer watching the stream, let's go ahead and continue with it.
Yeah, now we weaseled out our audience.
Now that everyone is just like, oh god.
Kidding. I love you so much.
Okay, so where we left off is you were with the gnomes.
Mm-hmm.
And
Sorry, the what?
The gnomes.
The what?
The gnomes.
The gnomes?
Yeah, the gnomes.
Sure.
In his game, there is no silent G.
No such thing. That no one shall be silenced.
There are no silent letters except in Arcana because they disappear.
Yeah, so you guys are with the gnomes. You were talking to Bob.
Bob.
My name's Bob.
Bob.
The gnome.
Bob the gnome.
I was definitely talking.
Can he fix it?
Apparently not.
No.
And you were talking to Bob. Everyone else was talking to someone.
The high-pitched girl.
Someone.
Oh, that person. The not Bob person was the person who told us about the rocks, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the one? You mean the
We
one
all said
from
the
the
name.
book?
We kept having to correct the name.
No, I made that.
Did anyone write down the name of the gnome that we're talking to? I did not.
No,
take
I just
notes
remember
last time,
that
apparently.
he kept messing up the name after he told us, and we kept correcting him, but now I
Guess
can't
what?
remember
New
what
name.
it was.
So when we were talking to the person with no name, they told us that there was something... Francis! When we were talking to Francis, they told us there was something that we had to do to help them.
Yes.
I forgot what it was.
Yes. As of recently, they had been getting attacked by the rock.
Oh, yeah, the rocks. Okay,
Right.
great.
And they said at least one, and sometimes they travel in small packs. Is that what we learned?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which means there's more than one.
Right, of course.
Foreshadowing.
Every time you say rock, though, I still am picturing, like...
A giant, boulder
like a
creature?
Mr. Potato Head rock
Sure.
coming at them.
Now, do any of you, have knowledge nature? Do any of you know anything about rocks?
Oh, I had the hell out of nature.
Also, if you're just tuning in, we're saying ROC, which is a giant bird. We're not talking about, pebbles.
Holy crap!
A rope.
That is a 30 nature?
Wow, 24?
I'm untrained.
Fuck, you're 24.
Wow, I also got 24.
Okay, great.
Also, who gives?
I'll roll it. No.
Lauren is a rock. That's how much she knows
No,
about
I'm an
rocks.
elf.
Very,
Just lost
very
my
close.
ears.
My bad. They're very close.
You know that this is very uncommon for rocks to attack.
Okay.
And you also, you know that they hunt, and that this is very unusual behavior for them. You also know that they are sensitive to color.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what is...
Yeah, what does that mean, Lauren?
Can we kill them with a bright
I think I have a
orange?
spell that does color stuff.
No, not...
Color damage.
not...
I'd like to cast color stuff, please.
The color stuff spell has been cast. No.
That's it. We destroy them.
More,
they're dead. They died.
less, and by sensitive...
Color sensitive?
Not...
Like black and white vision?
No. Okay, that's why I'm trying to explain. You're all
guess,
just interrupting.
wait. Can we guess 4 more times?
Yes, go for it.
Please.
All right, so are they color sensitive in the fact that we can't talk about what color they are?
Are they color sensitive in that colors make them feel bad?
No.
Or are they color sensitive in the fact that they don't know what colors are and it makes them feel bad?
No, right now, Jonas is the closest.
Wait, what did you say?
Colors make them feel bad.
Oh, are they color sensitive in the fact that colors make them feel too happy to have a fight with the us?
So
They only attack certain colors? I had to throw in
Oh, like red.
like bulls.
actually, you say red, and
I say purple.
and it clicks in your head that the roofs of this location are all red,
They are.
Oh.
and you know that
Like a bull.
Yeah.
kind of like a bull,
Kind of like
Okay.
a bull.
in the sense that when they see it, they're like it
Triggers.
basically, with a lack of a better word.
But aside from that, they're relatively I mean, harmless is not the right word. Docile?
Yeah.
Well, they.
I mean, they're giant birds and they do eat like.
I mean, they're giant birds.
They're giant birds and they do eat meat. I mean, they're not like.
They're not known to like hunt humanoids.
No.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing
is the
then.
solution to this would just
look,
paint their
Paint
houses?
the roofs.
I think if y'all want to do some painting, that's fine. I was getting real excited about the idea of smashing a big bird's head in, but
mean-
I guess I could put those skills towards painting.
Look,
real
I
good.
just died like 2 days ago. I don't want to
Me
repeat
too.
that.
You're not feeling better already?
No.
It's been 2 days, man.
That's not enough
Shake
time.
it off.
I can't.
Want to
do
go for a
that.
walk?
Still, I mean, if they're gonna still attack while we're going to go to them, then we should paint the roofs so that they're
How-
protected while we're venturing.
No name?
Francis?
Francis.
Does Francis kind of have an idea of how frequently the attacks happen? Is it like on a schedule? I mean, schedule's dumb, but is it?
Well, it's every Tuesday at 3 p.m.
We have a standing
Sort of
appointment.
pattern. Is it like at
Yeah.
twilight, at dawn, at
Breaking.
I don't know.
Here's my
afternoon?
question: do they think we have enough
Honeymoon.
time to paint their houses before the next attack?
It's usually
Why do we
not
have to
in a consistent like pattern,
includes the time.
but it has becoming more frequent. And I mean, I don't quite understand why we're not doing anything in particular, but
Okay.
Am I
but
here?
it clicks with your head.
How
it clicks
long
in. Hold on. Stop it. Oh, you stupid.
Wait, I need to know. Am I here?
No,
No, you're with Bob.
Okay. So I'll just drink my water then.
It clicks in your head that the frequency is probably because they're becoming more and more desperate.
To get rid of the red.
Yeah,
For
there's
food, desperate for food.
Oh, maybe desperate for food. I mean, we have a corpse of a giant lake monster that could probably feed them for a hot minute.
Oh yeah, did we bring that here?
No, we
it's
didn't.
probably
We
still
haven't
in the
mentioned
water.
that it's here.
Oh, that's
dead.
right. That's right.
We're keeping that a secret.
Kroot thinks in his head.
Anybody? You got all kinds of spells. Can you talk to like giant birds? Maybe tell it when we got some meat it can munch on for a while.
Back at our base camp.
I'm pretty sure I ignored anything that was talk to beasts or animals.
Okay.
At least with this character.
I mean, maybe we could just like lead it over to the sea serpent body and.
Does tongues work for beasts?
No,
Or what are they?
the only thing
Are they
that
beasts?
works for
I don't think beasts technically know a language.
speak with animal.
No, I definitely don't have that.
Cool. Do y'all got anybody here who knows how to talk to animals? Y'all like a bunch of magical fae types. Francis, nothing? No?
Oh,
Not that
Y'all
I
got
can
like a
think
cousin
of.
or a best friend who's like a druid or something like that?
No, not here.
Alright, I guess we gotta go kill the bird then, one way or another. That's where my mind's going. Is that correct?
well,
mean-
we should start with fixing the roofs.
Paint the roofs, right.
What's going on with the roofs?
We think it would help your situation, your present rock situation, if you just painted your roofs a more neutral color. This sounds incredibly strange, I know. It's not normally an adventurer's place to give design advice, but here we are.
Well, that's a very interesting idea. We can talk to our higher ups and see if anything can go with that.
Why don't we just go do that right now, instead of wasting time with the talking and the bureaucracy?
Oh yeah,
Let's
we're
just-
real
let's just go-
diplomatic.
yeah.
We can go help out with that whole
We'll go talk to
conversation.
them.
I have to arrange for the elders to meet together.
Look, we're traveling adventurers. We don't
That's
have a lot of
fine.
time. Can you just
We'll
tell them
wait.
that you got special get? We'll wait. We'll wait.
Oh, wait.
We'll wait.
That's fine. It might be a couple days, but sure.
No. Can it be today? Again, we're very important and busy. also.
They know what we're doing here.
Yeah, I know, but it seems like he might not. Might have forgotten.
We're in a bit of a rush.
Yeah.
For what?
I rolled a natural one just now.
You've explained that you're looking for the moon mirror.
There's
right?
some real
And then
bad-
they said, it's,
No, we talked
I
about
think
the.
we said there's bad people coming.
black-
and
yeah,
shit.
but it's not affecting them, so they don't
boy,
really.
oh boy. Oh, okay. Got it. They're American.
I mean, it doesn't
mean-
affect them, and they said that they would be willing to help you if you helped them
Yeah.
by dealing with the rock, and their immediate response to you was to go get rid of the rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so what you're asking is, hey, we need you to paint all of the roofs. And so they're saying, yeah, we'll do that. Like, we'll talk to our elders and we can get it together. But I mean, that might not solve the problem. Is
No, but it
basically
might-
what they're going about. it.
Because
Like,
they're also
Protect you a little.
desperate.
Protect you while we're out there.
and I can talk to the elders and have that process start while you guys go out to go deal with the rock.
I mean, I guess we could just... I really want to smash it, though. I mean, we might as well just kill the damn thing, right?
Out of game, we're being railroaded into smashing it, I'm pretty
We
sure.
don't have to smash it.
I'm pretty sure we have to smash it regardless.
I think we have to go
we need to adventure and see
incapacitated.
why it's running out of food.
Yeah, there might
Its
be
environment.
another
Yeah,
solution
Yeah, we might
there.
have to smash something else.
Something else that's eating its food. That's what I think is going to
The best thing about this is you super aren't. I'm just trying to get you to do something other than sit in this town. That's the railroad.
What if...
Stop wasting your time is what I'm trying to do.
Instead of sitting in the town, what if we stood?
I had one more
I
question.
mean, this seemed like an important place to go when we came here, and now you're like, get the
Just
fuck
trying
out.
to get information.
And you are
talk to the
talking
people.
to me, Francis, and I said that I will.
Indigo.
Yeah.
I will get our elders, and I'll communicate with our elders, and we will try to change the roof coloring.
So
we
where
can.
have we investigated?
We're here.
Yeah, but where did we go so far? Go
We,
already?
oh,
We
I
haven't
guess I
worked-
should probably... Yeah, we went like... this.
Do you want to deal with
Well,
Bob?
Technically.
Yeah, sure.
We went-
I forgot
here,
Bob's
here,
voice.
Oh, that's right.
Me too.
Let's see. Bob was more like, "Hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we talking about?"
So the last thing, where we left off, just to paint a
Like
little
maybe
word
an X on
picture
it.
for everyone's
Or like
memory, we
slash.
left off, I was talking about having some crafting glasses.
Yes, I remember that.
That were like Google Glass. Where,
Yes, yeah, where you could build something.
That kind of thing.
This was definitely not Bob's voice because this hurts me, and that did not.
I think it was like your
This
Monday
one, and then we went
character.
over
My what?
Your
Well,
Monday
we went
character?
straight up to
My
there.
Monday
Yeah,
character?
your alchemist that you play on Mondays.
Oh, hey, how's it going? Like that?
Sure. He did like hit himself with a hammer a bunch. I mean,
Ow!
if that helps you get back into character, that for sure happened. Yeah, so
I
we're
totally
just-
hit my hand, and by hit my hand, I mean I hit so hard with my hammer that it shook me. Because remember, I have a hook.
the vibe. Oh, Bobby, that's right.
Remember from a minute ago?
Remember when I wish I had a cool hook like that.
No, you-
But not. I mean, like one that I could just wear and still have a hand.
Is this going somewhere?
No, it's not. No, okay. We were gonna build catapults.
Yes, we were talking about building catapults, and because you have your like boop, 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 Google Glass thing.
Yes, and I'm also very good at crafting. I have +9.
Ooh. In layman's term, that means you're already better than most people.
And I'm not even trained in it. Oh, wait, I am trained in it. What do you know? Shut up.
Do you think catapults would be good? Do you have materials for it?
We could definitely get the materials. I mean, we would have to go. There's no like. We could cut trees down in the forest, so that's not difficult.
Just don't go anywhere near the lake.
No, there's a sea monster in there. You guys shouldn't go anywhere near.
But there is?
Yeah,
Really?
it's super dangerous.
Do you hate it?
Yeah,
Do you wish it was God?
sometimes.
Okay.
Bob's a gnome, right? Okay, cool. I was making sure I was picking him right.
Just like between you and me, if someone were to take care of that sea monster, would there be some sort of a big reward?
No reward, but people will definitely thank you for it.
How? Would they thank us? Like a parade?
Us.
Maybe.
Okay, if that comes up, maybe if everyone's like, oh, we're so thankful, I wonder what we could do. If you, for me, could just be like, parade.
Well,
Maybe they should get a parade.
I'll tell you this: nothing's gonna change until someone deals with those rocks.
That's true. And you know what? I'm going to go talk to my adventuring pals and see if they figure out any more information. And if not, I'm coming back here. We're going to build some catapults.
I think you should come back and build some catapults no matter what happens.
Oh, regardless, I think I'm going to live here the rest of my life. Okay, bye-bye.
Why
Hey, we
we
learned some new information.
Oh, hi. Right outside the door.
We have
The
to go
beaded
kill,
curtain.
We have to go kill the rocks.
Yeah, we gotta smash them. I brought hammers
The
for
new
everyone.
information is that we need to do exactly what we thought we needed to do.
Yeah.
No, the new information is we think that the red roofs are attracting the rocks.
But they
They're
don't want
not
to do nothing
usually-
about it.
They don't usually eat people. So something must be threatening them up there.
Okay.
or like eating their food. We think maybe, because they're getting more desperate, like maybe their food's gone, so maybe they should eat us, actually. That's just kidding. That's just
I
kidding.
like that plan.
Noda,
Yeah.
I'll do mostly anything the opposite of what you think. So
Well,
keep running down that route.
then let's go not make Nona fly. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that for sure, yeah.
You want to?
I want to go not make Nona
Not
fly.
make Nona
Yeah.
fly.
Let's all put our
Alright.
efforts into not making Nona fly.
I'll keep that in my brain.
All right, cool. Oh, and we're gonna start moving.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is our brilliant storytelling offending you?
Wow, Jake
We
doesn't
all
like
understood
art.
what was going on.
You know, nowhere was I
Wow,
offended.
guess what? When you're not talking, people are probably looking at us. or have the audio on in the background and aren't looking at anything.
All agreed.
We had one more question we wanted to ask before we left that I wrote down. We wanted to ask if anyone here, I guess Francis, knows where the source of the river is, like where it starts, because that's where we're supposed to look for the moon.
Oh yeah, the source of the river.
And the rocks are in the same direction, right?
We don't know where the source is yet.
Well, the river comes from a couple of different locations. One is right around where the rocks are.
Is it easy to tell if it's the four that are marked on here? He doesn't know. It's not like one source. It could be any of those.
Most of it comes from those 4 locations due to rain and melted snow. And then it melts down and it creates rivers and valleys, and then it lands into our main lake source where we get all of our water. But you
Watch
guys should
out.
super not
I
swim
heard
in it.
there's a sea serpent there,
Yeah,
so watch out for that.
super dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you hate it?
Yeah, if I killed it, would you love me? Not that
Yeah.
I would ever kill anything.
If somebody took care of it, would you throw a parade for them?
Parade.
Maybe. I mean, everyone's kind of worried about the rocks.
Of course, yeah.
These
No.
gnomes in the rocks,
Yeah, for sure. We'll
But
deal
I'm
with
pretty
this.
sure that if you dealt with both, then there would definitely be a celebration. Bare minimum.
Snap.
would part of that celebration move in like a single or double file
Like
line
maybe down Main Street.
down the main street of this little town village you got here?
Maybe.
All right, well,
All right, hey, we'll just pocket that information and be on our way.
we're gonna go smash some rocks. I know it's not that kind. It works still.
I didn't say anything.
You did last time.
That's
I'm just
true.
getting ahead of
You
you.
talked about hammers.
Hammers. Well, yeah, my maul.
I don't need
which
one,
is a
though.
big
you
hammer.
Said you brought hammers
You
like,
know,
for the group.
Well, you don't have to use it.
No, I'm not interested. But thank you. I appreciate the thought.
You're welcome. I love you, Kroot.
I love you too.
So let's go.
Are you guys done? Can I go? I've got things to do.
Let's go to the right. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll go to the right.
Okay, so are you planning on making searches in those locations, or are you going to travel just straight
I think
through?
we go straight there.
I think we might as well beeline it and maybe search on the way back.
Per a video I saw today, could I cover my tracks?
Why would we want to move half as fast? Who's chasing us?
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
just wanted to reference
I'm just
Game
kidding.
Gorgon on YouTube.com.
Oh, wow! I'm bad at plugging stuff.
It's their show. Does that?
If you want
Krugen Indigo.
if you want to get to J, it will take you
If you want to get to jail,
to jail. To get there, it will take you a day per square if you don't want to search.
I'd say don't search.
just
don't
search, just beeline it.
Beeline it.
So it'll take you 1,
Since they're
2,
not painting their roofs.
3, 4.
Oh, and then
They
I
said
wanna
they
mark it
would
from
talk to
research.
their elders about it. And
So
get
I'm
back
gonna
to
say
you.
5 days to get there.
In 6
Yeah.
business days.
But then we're gonna have to resubmit the request because we didn't file it in triplicate the first time. And then,
That always gets me.
yeah.
Did we
Yeah.
search H? Does anyone remember where the gnome village was? Did we search
Yeah.
that hex?
Searching it was what allowed you to find the location of
Cool.
their village, basically.
Great.
All right. So 5 days pass to get you to your location. As you get up, everyone roll perception.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I want to have me roll something else that I'm also freaking really good at.
Does a nat 20 mean anything special in this instance?
Did you roll really well?
I rolled a nat 20.
Me
baby.
too.
Are you serious?
Nice.
Hold on.
I rolled something irrelevant.
I got a 15, so I think that's rather.
I rolled such a nat 20. Oh my gosh.
So yes, a natural 20 does mean
Does
something.
count as a critical success. Cool.
We got 2 of them.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to give you double the lack of information. No, So as you are proceeding, you guys know you can clearly, the two of you can clearly see that there is a large nest that is being created throughout the day. As you're traveling through this territory, you see a single rock flying and then like landing and going down. It gets towards nighttime as you get closer to its nest, and you're able to actually see the nest from the location you're at. Like with your natural 20, I'm allowing you to kind of like
Take a weird route.
Yeah.
take a weird route to be able to like observe the situation, see what you got. What you see is you see two large birds, two rocks. They are nestled together, and they are both sleeping.
Cool.
They both look a little, with the continuous of your 30. You probably have some experience with these kinds of birds in the past. They're pretty close to emaciated. Like they're not.
Oh.
So I feel bad for them.
Yeah, I don't want to kill them.
Yeah.
But no, doesn't either. Nona does not want to kill them either. Nona feels bad.
So we see them. You share that information because you know so much about rocks.
The bird, giant bird.
So like, how far from them are we? Like now?
How far do you want to be?
Within range of fireball, I'd say.
120 feet exactly?
Wait, you didn't want to hurt them?
No, I want you to hurt them.
The barbarian casting fireball over here.
I could have a necklace.
You could.
I don't.
So yeah, how far away do you want to be?
120 feet?
Man, a fireball is a 500-foot range. in
Yeah.
this
Wow.
game. Oh, what
That's right, you have that spell, don't you?
yeah, because I follow Saren Ray.
Yeah. Does 120 feet feel right? We want to be farther?
120 feet? I mean, I would say a little further than that.
Let's
I'd
do
say
300 feet.
like a
300
football field.
I would
yeah.
say, I can't do anything from there.
300 feet.
300 feet. Let's say 300 feet, just so then we can talk.
Wait, is that going to be cool for half of our spell casting?
But then we can
It's
move
only
in.
fireball.
Oh, sure.
Then we
We'll
can move in. It's not. It's
If you
not
need to, I'm very fast. So are you, though.
Can we stealth?
Oh, I have quiet allies, so you get if you have a penalty, you get 2
If I
reduced by
have a
2.
penalty?
Yeah, if you have an armor penalty, anybody.
I have an armor penalty.
I don't know.
Your armor penalty is reduced by 2 because of
31 stealth.
my quiet allies.
Can I
Oh
lift
wow,
them
reduced
up
by
off
2.
the
That
ground?
almost reduces it entirely because I have a -3 because of my
Why
armor.
did you want us to roll stealth? Why did you ask for this?
Because I
We didn't have to. We were 300 feet away. He was going to let us just not be seen.
I'm rolling stealth because I'm going towards it.
Ooh.
Oh, cool. Hey, if I stay back, can my natural 1 not draw attention to us? Because I don't plan
rolled
on
a
approaching
natural
right now.
1?
Yeah.
What a coincidence! Not a natural 1, but Lauren rolled 2.
Which
Yeah.
gives me a 16.
High level characters.
What?
Also, they pass.
A 16? I rolled an 11.
Oh, actually, did you say the penalty
Wait, no,
is
hold on.
reduced by
No, I
2?
rolled a
Yeah.
9.
If you have armor.
Which I do. So it's 13 total.
Okay.
Okay,
But I don't know if I'm doing what...
It's still a natural.
I don't know if I'm calling for stealth. Well, that's the thing. Is like, is this just for being in that spot we found, or is this?
Well,
just moving
so
forward?
you guys chose around 300 feet.
Yeah.
So this stealth roll is basically your initiative if you are trying to move forward to do something.
Okay.
I'm
gotcha.
trying to move forward to do something.
yeah, likewise.
I want
Well,
to
we should.
go.
I felt we should talk about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was about to
wanna
say, I was like,
hear what
I
we're
gave you the
doing.
choice of where you wanted to start. Why wouldn't you just why
Yeah,
choose
I wanna-
300
Yeah.
feet and then move forward?
No,
Exactly.
no, not towards the. Okay, so I want to
Yeah, I'm
go.
confused.
I want to go into the like surrounding area, right? Like there's.
Sure.
I'm assuming we're in like a wooded area of some
No,
sort.
you're in a hillside, mostly
But there's no like trees or anything.
no,
Right here.
it's
We're at the top.
It's
Oh wow, that's pretty bland.
We're here. Mountains.
your mountains and there's a river.
These
and the
autofocus, if you wanted to.
Mountains.
yeah, they're mountains. They're mostly rock and dirt. There's not
This
really-
time with a K. K. I have to.
So there is it's not very foresty or covered.
So where would they normally be getting their food? Like, could we go to that like?
I assume that's where we just came from. Like all of these.
Vicinity?
I guess from her 30, would she know where they would be?
There would be
hunting?
more of a knowledge of the local area, not necessarily of.
But what about what they eat? That would be part of them, right?
Could I roll survival?
I was wondering about survival.
Carnivore?
You can roll survival. I don't know what are you rolling for.
Well, I want to roll survival just to kind of determine if there is like if it seems like this is an area where they can get food pretty
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
well, or like
Knowledge of nature would also do that, or
survival.
Survival's better for me in that.
Lauren, with your 31, you know that they eat like they eat birds, other birds. They eat like horses. They eat like larger creatures. You know what I mean? Like around those sizes. Usually not humanoids though, for the most part.
28.
14.
28 and 14. There normally would be a plentiful amount of food east and south from here, but something has clearly disturbed their food and hunting.
Can we search for tracks? I think I learned about that in your video too.
I mean, whose tracks are you searching?
I mean, big creatures, like creatures that might be eating the wildlife around here that the birds would otherwise be getting.
Sure, you can make it.
That's nature, right? Mm-hmm. This is I can do this if I'm not trained. This is one of those untrained skills, I think.
Yes.
I think it was. That's 18.
Okay. You just find like looking around with you just see normal tracks that nothing seems out of the ordinary. Most of the things that you see around are up from the rock. Mm-hmm. Usually things don't like come around their nests very often because one, they're usually high up, and two, they're hard to get to, and three, they usually just eat you. You know what I mean? Like, so there's a couple of different things. Now, with your 28 survival and Lauren's 31 nature, you know that there are multiple ways to try to communicate with the rocks. There is wild empathy, which is a thing that druids get. There's speak with animal. There are other magical ways in which you can do that. I would even allow handle animal because I find handle animal is a garbage stat thing. It is. It's really bad.
I watched your video.
Do you agree? So I would
a nature check.
Huh?
A nature check
Yeah.
to like, hey, stop attacking the town, please.
I have a +5 to nature. I might not want to be the face of this one.
Can I cast? Well, how far can I do that? It's not very far.
Cast fireball.
Yeah. How close are we gonna get to them now?
Do we want to kill them, or do we want to figure something else out?
If somebody's comfortable with their ability to
I want to
be
try to
nature-full, then I think we just go up and try to
I've
talk
got
to
real
them.
good nature, so.
All right.
Okay.
I'd love to try to
How are we
communicate
gonna
with
talk to them? Just by rolling nature checks? Is that?
Animal
not
handling.
talk.
Animal
Talk's a
handle.
word, yeah.
Like it's basically try to like use your like emotion. Like imagine like there's a dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't. There's you're trying to
You're
like
just looking at its eyes and you melt.
you know what I mean. You're just like
Yeah.
You're just like come here.
So really, I think we should roll a con.
Can I go home and play with my dog? I don't have a dog. Can I go to Ben's house and play with his dog?
You can go to Ben's house
Yeah,
and play with his cat too.
The joke is, it's William.
It's my cat.
Yeah, I think
I even
think we should
changed
try
my
to
Twitter
communicate.
handle to be Cat Dad, so people knew it was my cat.
It's true. When we get, how close are we gonna get to the nest?
I think just one of us needs to get close to talk to them, probably, right? Or do we want the rest of us nearby in case it goes wrong? That now that I say that out loud, we probably do want
Probably
that.
don't want to,
Well,
especially because there's two of them.
So I'd say we should
I feel
get.
like the non-squishy people should go to
I would love to get close. Like within, I think like 80 feet is what I can close with my speed.
How close do we need to be to do the animal handling thing?
Close enough for it to see and hear you.
Because I kind of want to like get close to the nest and then detect magic.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Why don't we just go up to the nest?
Yeah, let's do it.
If we're trying to do it non-confrontationally, I think the best way to approach it is as though they're already like
Well, detect magic is
allies.
30
60
foot.
feet.
Maybe that's better.
Oh, it's 60 for you.
than it is.
Well, yeah, you can do it in
60 for
60
me.
feet.
But yeah, so then, but should three of us hide, or at least like two of us, so that we're not like outnumbering them as we're approaching? Because I feel like that might be more threatening for an animal.
Yeah,
Like-
that's a good point.
Like maybe Nona shouldn't be there when we're talking to the rock officially. Is what I'm thinking.
Which one of? Okay, I think we get into 60 feet and
Detect magic.
Yeah. So Kira can detect magic at 60 feet. We determine if there is anything like that is arcana wise like harming them, and if not, then since I have like a really high nature, I can go in alone, but you all can be ready to like help me out.
Like hidden in the rocks with a K.
And then I can try to handle animal handling kind of thing.
Sure.
All right. Sounds
Yeah.
like a
And if
plan.
not,
Great.
we can just be like, pew, pew.
So let's,
Right, exactly. Yeah.
So step 1, 60 feet.
Step 1, link elbows and walk up.
All
to
of you are going 60 feet and trying to hide?
Well, there's
We're going
nowhere to hide, though, right? You said that it's just an open rocky
like a
mountain
rock.
top.
I mean, you can hide behind rocks. You can
Okay.
hide, like, there's hills. There's a lot of, like, there's things.
It's not like you get to the
There's
top and
terrain.
it's just like open.
Think about every episode of Star Trek
Bro.
where they're.
There's a
Legit
random
exactly what I'm thinking about.
Pile of rocks and they're just like right behind with their.
Can I hide behind like one of the big studio lights that would have been on set?
But, like, it's like that kind of terrain where there
Sure.
are rocks, there are, like, rock formations, there's different things there.
Okay.
It's just not very vegetation.
Yeah.
You know what
Which
I
is
mean?
what I was asking. I was asking
am.
about food, not about terrain.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, we're trying to,
All right, so
we're trying to
roll
sneak
your
up to within
stealths.
60 feet.
Or you guys already rolled your stealths.
Did I though?
You had a natural 1.
Did I though?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
So
Did I though?
as you all are trying to kind of go stealthily, you're being less stealthful because you're purposely trying to like let your presence be known. I'm assuming.
Not yet.
Not
We're
yet.
Doing the
Not
detect-
until I
oh,
just-
So you're going.
Yeah.
You're getting 60 feet.
So I can detect magic.
Okay,
Detect
so
magic.
you all hide, and Nona is just like, guys, I just really don't like hiding.
Oh, right. I forgot. We gotta be quiet when we're hiding. You'd think I'd be better at that.
You hear.
Okay.
So we immediately roll
You hear
nature.
like the flapping wings. You know like they're both
it-
kind of standing up. Like
Are they looking at us?
they're looking. They don't. You guys are like
hidden.
Okay.
hidden. They sense you.
Yeah. They know we're
Sure, sense.
We're
I'm not
sensed.
seeing- We're
game
sensed.
mechanic keywords.
Ooh, I don't think I can do anything with that.
Something I don't remember all the things I can do.
I mean, we may as well do both of these things at the same time now, like detect magic and nature check.
Sure, because she can talk to our heads. So
So can I.
All right. So I believe Kira, you were planning on
Detecting magic.
Yep. So you cast detect magic. You detect no magic.
Okay.
And so I message them.
no magic.
there's-
Cool.
And then I'm gonna go out like this. Like, whoa.
As soon as you come out and meet.
Did you roll your nature?
I can
Now,
roll right
yeah.
now. Yeah, I can roll right now.
Easy, big guy.
28.
Okay.
28.
That's not horrible.
It steps back, like they both step back, and they're still staring at you. Like its wings kind of like come out trying to like look like it's bigger than it already is.
Yeah.
You know, like but it's not squawking anymore.
I'm gonna slowly like reach into my my bag
And it like gets bigger.
and produce like some of my rations, like and hold it out. Like palm.
You know for
Or,
It'll
like,
bite your
has to
hand.
be
you
like
know for a
4
fact that's
days of rations.
literally like.
Well, then I'll like take
throw
it.
it?
I'll take it and I'll throw it.
But no, what I'm saying is it's like a single grain of salt.
Oh yeah.
You're literally like you're like
You have
Sure.
to expand.
here like for us you're like here's the corner of a Ritz cracker. You know what I mean? You're just
Entirely.
Sure. Yeah.
and you're just like. So what would you like to do?
What on earth?
Something has happened. We're not sure what, but it is
That's all right.
computer related.
Oh, the fact that Chrome popped up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
gonna double check some stuff. You keep going.
All right, we'll do. It's okay. Someone's like controlling the computer somewhere else.
Haha, this'll get him.
So yeah, what would you like to do?
Yeah. Okay. Well, then if I'm gonna, man. Oh, okay. I guess for scale, I have a.
And nobody took any of the meat, right? No, we left all of
the
sea
that.
creature meat.
The sea creature meat.
I think it's weird to say that Nona left all of it. I know I didn't say it then, but
Well,
I
no,
really,
you guys had mentioned
yeah.
that you wanted to
We
cook
did-
some.
we did
and
say
you
we
did,
wanted to cook
and
some.
you did have,
Yeah.
that's what your guys' food.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I have anything on my person, but I'm like reaching back, like.
I'm gonna try to toss some at him.
Okay.
Now, could I not? There's no sleight of hand, but could I do thievery to try to like not be seen as I'm tossing him?
It's stealth.
It's stealth.
It's stealth still. Okay, cool.
I think you tried to do that last time too.
Yeah.
Like roll thievery instead of stealth or something.
Well, I'm actually better at stealth. So I don't know why I would do that. Do I still have your thing?
Yeah.
24.
24? Okay, so, like a slab of meat, just like.
I'm like,
24.
so I'll like go down and pick up like something like this, which is like more like a cracker.
it like puts its
corner
wings all
safe.
the way down, and it's just kind of staying back. It's just like it's not gonna come to.
I know,
you know what I mean? Like you get the feeling that it's like it's very very hungry, but it thinks it's a trap. You know what I mean?
gotcha.
Like that's kind of what you're. But it's not being aggressive anymore. It's just very cautious.
Okay, I'm gonna take it and like throw it as far as I can.
All right, roll your strength.
Towards it. Just strength.
Mhm.
So that'll be 16.
Okay, so you get it like pretty close to the nest. The one that like was being big, picks it up and brings it to the nest and then throws it to the other bird.
Okay.
And the other bird just starts devouring.
Is the other bird like smaller or
It's actually physically larger.
physically larger? Okay, interesting. I
That's
was,
why it
I was
needs more
expecting
food.
some sort of a like baby or something.
Yeah, that's
baby
what I
bird.
thought.
Maybe it's mama bird.
Could be a big baby.
Well, I mean, you want to
Maybe they get
roll
big.
based off of the new information,
I'm
or
bigger
I
than
mean,
my dad.
anyone can.
I'm bigger than my dad. I'm just a
25.
bigger person.
25. You know the female of the species is physically larger, and this is probably its mate.
And you can
I
message
message you.
that information to me.
It's the lady.
Okay. Okay. All right. Wow. What do you do with animals? Like,
I think you pet him. I whispered from behind a rock. I think you gotta pet it.
I'm like
now.
sitting here typing myself. Oh, what do you do with animals? What do you do with animals? This is a 90s yogurt commercial. Well, early 2000s.
Can we?
Do you still have that Google Glass thing?
I do.
Show him the link.
Oh, can you? You can like create.
Show the lake.
I thought it was made for like building stuff. Specifically.
I can see like diagrams and blueprints
Okay.
and stuff.
It's not like
through them.
we can't really create.
And it's not like projecting it. It's
No, I can see it through the glasses, but I
I wildly
am.
misunderstood that item.
But hold on, I'm also magic.
Oh, you prestidigitation. Like, can't
Well,
you?
but
make
it doesn't work the same in this game as like.
Others?
You can't create like images or anything. Well, you can't do that in 5e either. But like
No, that was minor illusion.
minor illusion, yeah.
the title still says hijinks and handlebars.
Really? Well, we are still playing hijinks and handlebars.
Yeah. I'm gonna get on my bike. I'm gonna go to the store. I changed it 2 times. I don't know what to say. I literally changed it 2 times.
That's all right.
You did write for the live notification. We're back into Doomsday Dawn. Hopefully we don't almost TPK this time.
Yeah.
But the title still said Doomsday.
I changed them both. Legit changed
I
them
believe
both.
you. I super believe you.
I would like to cast a spell, as I am wont to do. I would like to cast Read Omens again.
Okay.
So choose a particular goal, event, or activity that will occur within 1 week. You learn a cryptic clue or piece of advice that could help with the chosen event, often in the form of a rhyme.
Okay.
Remember this
Yes,
one?
this-
I want you to know, when we do the homebrew stuff, I'm almost certainly going to be a class that can use this.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna. Yeah, me too. As much as possible.
After we finish this run, he's gonna flip through the book and find all the pre-generated rhymes for all of the different situations.
Well, Little Miss Tuffet sat. No, that's a limerick. Anyways, what is the topic?
I guess like I want advice on like talking to the rocks.
It doesn't give advice, right? You pick a specific topic and it gives you the positive or negative, right?
That's a different.
Oh, that's a different.
Augury?
This one, yeah, that's augury. You learn a cryptic clue or a piece of advice that can help with the chosen event. So, calming and communicating with the rock, I think, is the activity that I would like advice on.
Okay.
How many times can you use that?
I can use it once. I mean, I just have a 4th level spell. What is that?
Okay.
The words push it pop in your head.
Push it.
Push it out of the nest for unrelated reasons. No one knows.
Push it. Can I do a perception check of the area around me to look for something to push?
You could push a lot of things.
Wait,
darn it!
Salt and pepper the meat.
So roll a wisdom. Roll a wisdom.
Roll wisdom.
Just a flat wisdom.
Flat wisdom. Thank you for telling me to roll my best stat. You're gonna regret this.
I won't.
When I
Guess who was right?
6?
6.
I didn't roll a 1. I did roll a 2.
Okay. You know what? That's all you know is I'll push it from a 6.
I'm gonna message the group, and I'm gonna be like, okay, I just prayed. Oh, hold on, character voice. But I just prayed to Sarid Ray and for advice, and all I heard was, push it.
Push it.
Sounds very
Push
musical.
it real good.
Do they like music?
Oh yeah, try singing. Try singing at it.
In this world, do we really?
He said it in a musical way. That I'm not.
It's just
push it.
push it.
Maybe we whisper to them. I don't know. I'm throwing out ideas.
Okay.
No, that's not it. That is a song, but that doesn't help.
Push it.
Maybe you're just supposed to like push the boundaries, just like keep going.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna start walking forward then towards the rocks.
I'm gonna get ready to roll initiative.
Your stealth is your initiative.
Oh, sweet. I'm gonna get ready to run.
Yeah.
How close do you want to get?
Well, I would say so. I was about like 50 feet away, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going until I'm like 10 feet away.
So the male is continuously looking at you while the female is eating, but it does not get aggressive, and it stays, and it's cautious, but visual, like vision of you, like it's just like.
And am I on level with the nest, or do I have
Yes.
to climb up? Oh, I am on level with the nest.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
Well, the net. I mean, you would have to physically climb into the nest,
which is what I'm thinking of doing.
Okay. So you get up to the nest.
Okay.
The female continues to eat, and the male steps to the back opposite end of its nest.
Okay. I'm gonna climb into the nest.
All right, roll an athletics check.
Can I do that
Darn it.
instead? Can I roll for him? I'm really
Athletics. That's not bad.
You're gonna throw 'em in.
good. Just throw him into the
From
nest.
here.
Yeah.
That's gonna be 17.
You're able to climb into the nest.
Cool. And when I'm in there, can I see anything new information that I didn't already know?
You see that the female is sitting on an egg.
Oh.
Push it.
I'm gonna message the group back the new information. There's an egg in here.
Oh, well, they got plenty of food then. They can just eat that.
No, Dad, I'm pretty sure that's a baby.
I feel like Kira just gave me a look in my brain.
I'm pretty sure Kira gave you a look just
Yeah, in real life.
So they have a
Okay.
baby. What?
Well, they're really gonna need some food soon then. I mean, no wonder they're so protective. Weird they let you into the nest with a baby in there. Don't hit it.
Well, I'm very cute and
jinx it.
I don't look aggressive. I don't know what. I'm
That's
very
true.
small.
I mean, you give them food.
I'm so small.
Can you-
Suddenly the situation is hitting Pastel. I'm
And
so
tasty,
small. Oh my gosh! Like I'm a halfling.
Hey, if you need me to rush in there, just scream. I'll be already crashing.
So as you're like communicating with them via your brain, you kind of lose like sight of the situation, and then you go into this kind of like self, like, oh my god, I'm so small compared to that. I'm in its nest. It's so much bigger than. And then you see the male stand up and start flapping its wings, and it pushes you back, right? And you kind of fall to the ground, and it flies up and it starts circling around.
Shall we fight?
Does it look like it's about to?
Yeah.
Like
No,
dive
it's
on
just
him?
like it's just circling. What does it mean? Would
Would I know
circle?
anything from my
and do
rocks thing?
Push it.
That's not bad.
24.
Push it.
I mean, it trusts William enough, or trusts Pastel enough to leave it in its nest with its mate.
But does
It's
the
probably-
circling mean anything?
Just looking for food.
How do we get it to know to go to the lake?
See if you can get it to follow you.
Yeah, but
See if you can get
it's a
them-
5-day. No, it's actually like
It's a
more
five,
than.
it's a 5 day
more
trip.
than 5-day
yeah,
trip
it's a 5
to get back
trip
to
just
the-
back to the Fey village.
Yeah,
And that's for you.
yeah. Well,
Not
I mean,
necessarily
it
for
flies.
Does it
flies
look like it's flying slower than we move?
Right now, it's you can't tell what its speed is. One, because it's high up in the air. Two, because it's not necessarily flying its fastest speed. You don't know what it's.
Does it look like stressed or like strained? Like it still has its.
From what you can tell, it looks like it's just.
It'll probably be fine.
Man, I really wish I could see chat right now so someone could tell me what to do.
I have another thought about the interpretation of the push it. It
Okay.
could have been like using like a soft whisper voice, like push it. This is a joke I would make, but it might be real. I don't have any better ideas.
So I'm gonna look at the female rock, and I'm gonna like is she aggressive towards me at all, or like we're very calm? We've become best friends.
I wouldn't say best friends, but
Friends.
She is definitely calm.
Okay. I need a little help here, y'all. Any ideas? Anything at all?
All I have is the lake. I don't know where else.
Yeah, I
to
don't know,
get
and
rock
I don't know how to get an image into like its head to be like go there for food.
food. Yeah.
All right.
And also that food's gonna run out, and then what happens after that? Then it's gonna start attacking people again.
Do you think you could like adequately mime finding food at a lake, like a charades kind of deal?
All right. Can I flag down the male rock?
Sure.
I don't think that's a terrible
and be
idea.
like, come here.
And so you're doing that, and the female bird looks at you and goes, and the male bird flies
Smart
down.
birds.
Okay,
Clever girl.
I'm gonna pick up a rock with a K off of the ground somewhere, and then I wanna craft a little halfling out of some straw from the nest or whatever.
Okay.
Would you like me to roll crafting?
Yes, I want you to tell me what your like overall goal is, and then I was going to tell you what roles you would need to do
Okay.
to accomplish that.
I'm gonna
Build a mini lake.
I'm gonna build.
Creature.
Like a diorama of the
What
lake.
I'm doing is I want to build. I want to take the little halfling straw thing, and I want to put it on top of the rock,
Okay.
and then make it go like this.
Okay.
Oh,
So
are you using?
You're trying to
Are you
make
using
it
wordplay
understand
with
that
the-
it's called a rock.
Oh, wait, yeah, I don't think it
So,
knows.
first thing I need you to do. First thing I need you to do is roll a perception check
initiative.
to try to find a rock.
It doesn't understand
That's a
homonyms, dude.
critical
That's the
miss.
word. Thank you.
You are
On a rocky mountaintop,
you are-
cannot find a rock.
You are unable to find a small enough rock to pick up to give
I'm
a
like,
guy.
oh, here we go.
Can I throw the one?
Yeah.
Like,
All right. Yeah, that really stunts the plan there. All right, so
I think it
like,
helps the plan
oh wait,
immensely.
I'll use my hand, and I'll be like, "Rah! Rah!"
All right, so roll your handle animal to try to convey.
That's all right. That's nature.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be 22.
Okay. All right. It looks at you and does this.
Okay. And then I'll
Also, that popped my neck, and I didn't mean it, but it literally went.
all right. And now I'm gonna roll crafting to make a little me.
Okay.
A mini you.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
Oh, this looks just like
It's
me.
detailed. you're actually, for a second, you're like, hold on.
20 for this.
You can find a rock.
Well,
but-
It looks so much like you that you get.
I'm keeping
confused.
this.
Yeah.
So
I'm keeping
that
the
will be your
little
crafting
me.
roll. The second thing is I want you to roll a perception check to find loose enough
okay.
materials.
By the
You're-
way, real quick aside, that's not how the crafting system works, but the crafting system is too complicated.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it's really obnoxious.
It would have taken you days.
Okay, so perception check. That's gonna be 16.
The 16. So as you're able to find enough straw to be able to like get to make enough of like a little like thing to make it understandable. But as you notice that, you also notice the gnome town from where you're at, and you notice that the roofs are no longer red.
Hey,
Ding
they did the
dong.
thing.
Oh, I'll message that. Breaker.
Oh, ding dong, the roofs aren't red.
Ding dong, the roofs aren't red. Wow, that's cool. I say, and then I finish making this thing, and then I'm gonna do a little reenactment of like, okay, so my hand.
Yep.
I'm like, see you, and then boo. Whoa! Like whoa! You whoa! Were you flying me around?
Okay, roll another handle animal.
I'm waiting for the moment where Jacob goes, they speak common, and so they say to you this. Why don't you just speak common to me the whole
Didn't that happen
time?
with the manticore?
That is
Yeah, it scared you because it said, "I'm gonna eat you," and you're like, "Oh boy."
yeah 24.
Okay. And so it was like this, and it does this.
Yeah.
You have a feeling that it understands what you want, but doesn't understand why. Like, you want to get on my back and fly?
Explain
Is
the
there
water
any meat
thing.
left
If
to
that
point
worked,
to?
you can like find like a puddle or like get like some water and pour it out.
Oh, good point.
Wait, this is turning into like that Star Trek episode where they communicate this way the whole time.
All right. Here, okay. So we're getting to this point. All right, and then can I? I'm gonna take out my water skin,
Okay.
and I'm gonna pour it into my hand,
Mm-hmm.
and then
You're gonna pretend that hand's a bird, and you.
Oh no, the water.
and then I'm gonna like point at it and like do a thing where like I show like something coming out of it, and then I go like again like.
So it looks at you, and it hops out of the nest, and then like jumps off and like flies away, but it doesn't go up; it goes down. And then
Can I look over the edge and see what was going on?
Is it
there?
going towards the village?
no.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
it's like, oh, attack the village.
I mean, yes, but not like in that direction, but not like
I didn't make a beeline.
yeah.
This is like when Bilbo is like, oh, I fooled you, Smaug, and then Smaug's like, yeah, I'm gonna go destroy that town now, you old jerk.
yeah.
Spoilers.
So as you
What's in
come
the
back
pocket?
up, the bird flies back up, and you're
Yeah.
just like, whoa.
Whoa!
And it lands, and it looks at you, and it opens its mouth, and water just comes out. You're guessing that it flew down to the river right below and flew back up. It's assuming you want water.
The rock is not considered like a creature with a language.
No, I mean,
Darn it!
why? I'm enjoying this way too much.
Oh, this is some mental gymnastics over here.
But you have the meat. Put some meat in the puddle.
No, he
Right?
That's
ate
what I know.
the meat. The
Well, I mean,
bird.
we've got like a tiny piece of meat somewhere. right? Like a fleck, even to give it the idea that like there's meat in the river,
In the lake.
in the lake. Yeah.
Yeah, do animals understand pictures? Could I draw a picture of the sea serpent to the best of my... Actually, no. Can I program...
That might make it go crazy. If it sees a picture of the
It's gonna eat the paper.
no, or it might kill you. Especially
No, it does not have a language.
especially if you give it the glasses, like, and it sees like.
Well, no. Okay, I want to use my crafting glasses, and I want to construct...
I'm listening.
A diorama of the lake.
I want to construct a detailed, almost like paper mache but out of straw here, like a detailed rendering of the lake and the sea monster, like just there in the nest. That's what I want to do with my time here. But here's the thing.
What are all of you?
Yeah, this is our time.
This doesn't
here.
take very long because
Okay.
I'm going to use the glasses allow me to cast the spell creation,
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That we haven't used yet, but I've been very interested in.
which I
I
did.
think Ryland had it.
Look up.
Never used it.
No.
So I create a temporary standard quality object. It must be of vegetable matter and 5 cubic feet or smaller.
That's pretty
so
big.
5 cubic feet is pretty big. It can't rely. Oh boy. It can't rely on intricate artistry or complex moving parts. Never functions as a cost or the like, and can't be made of special materials or materials with a rarity of uncommon or higher. It is obviously temporarily conjured. So I think. Why did I do that? Someone punched me in the face.
Okay.
Lauren.
You're closest.
Yeah, so I mean, like the best version of like a rendering I can do would just casting creation, like in this spot using my crafting glasses.
Okay.
And then so it's there. I'm looking at this rock. I'm gonna do the like that's it. I'm gonna put the little me on its back, and I'm gonna fly it to like this thing, and it's just gonna. I have a little serpent, and I'm gonna like pick it up and like knock it over, and then like mime it like eating, and then we celebrate.
It looks at you and it goes back and forth, and it looks at the female and like you just hear it kind of like cooing almost, you know?
Okay.
And it gets up and flies off.
Does it fly in the right direction?
It goes.
And
It's going southwest.
So
Which is-
Yeah.
Yep.
That's where it is.
Cool.
It's also towards
Towards the village.
yeah.
But as it's flying away, I'm going like, wait,
It's too far away.
and I look at the female for a second. I'm like, okay, bye. And I'm gonna hop out of the nest, and I'm gonna be like, as I'm running back to you guys, I'm be like, all right, I think I either told it to go destroy the village or.
So
Let's
either
get
do
the serpent.
exactly what you planned on doing, or the exact opposite of what you planned on doing.
Yeah, it's either one or the other. Let's go.
I like those odds.
Let's get the hell out of here.
I saw it going southwest. I think we're okay. Though I will say, I'm a little bummed that your plan to have me ride it didn't go through. I saw that little me you made. It was really good.
It's a bee.
Yeah, me. A little
Pastel.
me.
I was like,
It's a me.
who's doing
Pastel.
it? Who's doing it? Someone's gonna do it.
Can I add that little pastel to my inventory? Because I did roll a nat 20 on it, so I think it looks exactly like me.
Yeah. It's like actually upsetting.
Here's the funny thing is, so it's like a little like imagine it is like think back like, you know, not medieval times doll, but like early colonial America doll,
Sure.
right? Except for like instead of like it wearing a dress that its mama made, think like while you were like finding materials, you found like shiny piece of like metallic almost, and you use that to make out of your armor. Like so it's. While it is very, very, very much like you, it's still very low quality material.
Yeah.
But you're very, very proud of it.
I am. I'm gonna keep it. One day, maybe I'll give it to my sweetie.
Do you have one yet?
No.
Cool. We'll work on that.
So what would you guys like to do?
I think we should search this hexagon and then move down to the next river source that's like 2 hexes down and search that one because those are both
Yeah,
river sources.
I think we just go straight south until we hit all the ends of the rivers.
Yeah.
So, you know that your searches would have found this location.
Okay, cool. So we've searched J.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
And we still need to find to discover the source of the river, right?
Because that's where we think we'll find the moon thing. Correct, Jake? Mm-hmm. Cool. So let's go straight down to K. Down this middle line here. Mm-hmm. Cool. So we're going to go down to K, Jake.
Okay. So it's going to be a day for the 1 square, and then you're going to go to K, and then you're going to roll your check to determine how long it's going to be.
We
Which
both do
was-
that, right?
One
I
does
do.
survival.
Yeah,
one
survival.
does-
you do survival. I do perception.
Yeah.
That's right, it was you two.
And then I get you get a plus 2.
I get a +1. I get a +1. I'll cast
something.
guidance on myself. Why didn't I cast guidance on
I rolled a
anything that I
natural
did?
20, so maybe you just don't have to roll.
Hey!
So you immediately find, as you're
Alright.
walking
Not
through,
me.
while you're walking through this area, you come across the corpses of 2 horses and 2 cyclopses.
Oh,
Well,
Is that enough meat?
yeah, get that rock back here.
It looks like they've been picked apart by scavengers.
Probably.
And the cargo is scattered across the mountainside.
Dude, let's search the.
Yeah, I'm going to start searching the cargo.
How big are cyclopses?
Pretty big.
Cool.
like giants or smaller?
I'm pretty sure they're giants.
Oh, it doesn't because they're dead. You don't have the
Yeah.
stat log.
29 to search, and can that be the cargo and like the corpses? Just if they're wearing pockets.
Yeah.
no. Each roll you do is for a new pocket.
It's for
So 1 pocket. All right, here's a roll for
2
so
pockets.
29
3 pocket.
perception, right?
Okay, I'm trying to see exactly what you found.
Oh, great! I found something.
Well, you rolled 29, didn't you?
Yeah, well, that means there is something. I guess why wouldn't there be?
Sure.
I mean, there were scavengers here, so they probably took most of the good shit. But
But
they're
depends on the
next.
type of scavenger.
True. Could have just been
Yeah.
looking for like beads or acorns.
Or
I was thinking more of animals
meat.
versus humanoids.
So
Or paper,
you
or
see that
stone.
going through their belongings, you do see a piece of paper. You find a letter. In this letter, it reveals the details regarding the spell research that is being conducted at the Moonmer. This will grant you 1 research point.
Oh,
Nice.
sweet.
So we've got
You also find on the bodies a lesser spell duelist wand, 2 moderate healing potions, and a scroll of allocate.
I will take those healing potions and
again.
divvy out the rest to whoever wants them.
I'm good. I got heal.
what did you say?
I'll take the scroll of locate though.
What's the wand?
So it's a lesser spell duelist wand, and then you said scroll of locate.
Yeah.
And then in one of the Cyclops' hands, is an uncorked, unused vial of dust of disappearance.
Ooh, I will like that as well.
Ooh, I will like said thing.
Dust of disappearance.
Also, you guys can use what is that thing we just? You can use
Research point?
No. What is the nature roll that helps you look at dead bodies?
Oh, forensics.
Forensics.
Yes.
You guys can use that.
Wow, I did watch your video.
Apparently neither.
I'm not gonna roll forensics. I'm searching bodies.
Yeah, so
so
you can-
I'll roll forensics.
Okay.
Wait, what's your medicine? Oh wait.
Is
What
it
is-
a- it's a medicine
He's a
check?
cleric
Excuse me,
with
what's my
Saren
medicine?
Ray.
That doesn't mean anything.
medicine.
Clerics don't need.
Is it a
Well,
medicine
no,
check?
but he should be at least trained in medicine.
Medicine's my best stat, so
Nice. Roll this shit.
yeah.
It said he's a cleric of Saren Ray, who's of the
18?
healing domain, among other things.
This is very clear that these were killed by the rocks.
Oh.
Wait, why didn't they eat them?
No, they've been picked
They've been-
apart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Picked clean.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like
Gotcha. It's not wasted food.
No.
Okay. Does it seem also? I mean, this is to him, but that like he said, picked apart by scavengers. Does it seem like there were like humanoid scavengers that also came through? I guess not. If I found these cool things,
No, it's
and,
animals.
and it was cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. So no real information, but we got some stuff. Does anybody want one of the healing potions? I feel bad hoarding 2 and the dust.
Nope,
I
I'm
have
good.
some.
No,
Okay, cool. I'll keep it then. If you do need it, I'll have it. I guess let's... So, searching the source of the river, we don't see any signs of the moonmer.
No, this is literally everything you find.
Cool. I guess, should we continue?
Yes.
Cool. So we're gonna...
Or alternative route, we could go to the lake and see if we find the rock.
Well, here's the thing: is you don't know, like, any sort of reward or anything that you would get. One has to be you have to go all the way back to the village that the esoteric order of the Palpatine.
The Palpatine, it's where Kellery is?
Yeah, you have to go where Kellery is, which is the location marked as E, and that's where you would be able to turn any treasure points, and you'd be able to basically use your ally points, which you guys currently don't have any. And it would also you would have to also go back to the village, the gnome village, to let them know that you believe that you've helped out with the situation, and it would also help you discover whether or not
it was destroyed.
Well, not destroyed if the rock attacks have stopped or not, you know?
Which I think also going back there at this point, if we're gonna get ally points from that village, I feel like we've accomplished it.
Yeah.
So I think
we have to go back.
Well, only if they haven't gotten attacked again, because if they got attacked,
yeah. Then we can come back.
I don't think we just magically get the ally points without going in, like...
That's what I'm saying. So we should, like... I think now is a good time to go back there. Like, if we want to go straight to the village and then back to Kellery... and then maybe check out the other 2 river sources. I feel like that would be more efficient than checking them now. Left? Good question.
It has been 16 days.
We had 2 months?
2 months, yeah.
And month is 30 days?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if we 16, 17, 18, 19, 20...
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33 total days at most if we just beeline it to all those places.
Great. Let's do it.
No. That's at least, because we might have to spend nights more than one day in any one.
Well, it's still half of our time, and that hits all of these places that we're looking to mess with. I think at least start.
I think we do it. I'm just saying we're going to be tighter on time if we're unlucky. It's not. That's not the maximum.
Sure.
That's all I want to say.
Do we want to search anything along the way, or just beeline for? Cool.
I think we've used all of our searchy time.
So we're going to take 4 days to beeline back to the Fey Village.
Okay.
We're traveling west.
To the Gnome Village.
Gnome Village.
What did he say?
Isn't it also...
Fey.
Well,
The Gnome Village.
You also described it as, like... They're like
very,
people,
very,
right?
very nature oriented.
Okay.
It's very Fey-like.
Gotcha.
The Fey are a very emotional group of people that are like if you don't want to deal with pixies and stuff like that.
There aren't actual Fey living.
Yeah, like pixies and like Fey creatures are very much like, ha ha ha, I will kill you.
Oh yeah.
You're just like, oh my god. And they're like, but you're wonderful and I love you, but you smell like death. And you're just like, can we, like, pick a side?
Can you kill me, please?
Yeah. Either love me or hate me, but
and
don't
they're
do
also like, where is my mind? You know, the pixies.
Stop.
Oh, boy.
That's the beginning of the song. They go, stop.
More margaritas for the
Let's go back to where we started. Go back to the...
All right, so you guys make it to the Gnome Village.
Oh, yeah, we haven't done this part yet.
And when you get back, you hear cheering and brightness as soon as they see it. They go, they're back! And you hear, yay!
Pastel,
And then, like, they run out, they're like, yay! Thank you so much for helping us!
Yeah. No, thank you so much for the parade that you're going to throw later. Oh, I love it.
They're like, how did you do it? Tell us how you did it. Show us how you stopped the rock.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's because you painted your roofs, but I might have had something to do with it. Let me tell you what I did. And I
while he's...
So these are the ways in which you can show them
right
that you or show them or tell them an acrobatics, a performance, or a lore check.
Okay, well, wait.
Any one of those three can
Acrobatics.
No.
Any lore
performance,
No.
or a lore check.
Do we all make one or just one person?
One person makes it for the team.
Okay, my highest of those.
12.
My acrobatics is 13.
I can't do anything as high as a 13 within those stats.
Well, 13. Do you want to roll like acrobatics to like act out everything I did?
I mean, seeing as we were
Wow, that
hiding,
was
that
so-
doesn't make sense.
Darn it.
That was so self-centered. Like, I did the things. I should be the one to make the roll, even if my number's not high enough. Mer.
Well, I don't know. I shouldn't be the one to make
No,
it.
yeah.
Someone else should tell my story.
So
I'm here to
again,
live it.
acrobatics, performance, or lore.
Yeah.
All right. Give me
13 is-
10 minutes to take off my armor.
It's the highest.
Yeah,
of
I think
everybody.
13's as good as it gets.
Yeah.
Mine would also be 13 if I took off my armor, but yeah.
Oh wait, so I'll be telling the story and you can be like acting it out,
Acting
like
it out.
doing, yeah.
16.
16 total.
Yeah.
They're like, cool.
No.
So they shower you guys with gifts, though, small
Nice,
trinkets and
nice.
small items. With that, you gain another treasure point.
We don't need friends. Wait, we should go back to the rocks and see if we can get ally points from them.
So
BOP.
Wait, I bet that's an option.
So no. Actually, you have assisted in their endeavors. You have stopped them without using violence, and you do in fact gain an ally point
From the village?
from the rock.
Yes!
Bruh.
Fuck the gnomes. Sorry about that word. It shouldn't exist.
It should be gnome.
Gnomes.
Sorry.
Gnomes,
Yeah, it's
yes.
gonna.
Good fuck.
Yeah. If you would have succeeded on your roll, you could have gotten an additional 2 ally points from
Okay.
the village.
That's
Oh
alright.
no! Wait, just for my own heart to destroy it, I want to see what. Yeah, that would be pretty good.
What'd you roll?
Well, I rolled a 13, but I don't know what my pluses are.
19.
Hold on.
Acrobatics.
Hold on. For acrobatics, do I have anything better? No, I have,
Any lore?
I have criminal lore.
Yeah, I was gonna say, without a, like, how would
It
that
literally just says lore. There is
Interesting.
no specific lore. It just says
How would that have
acrobatics.
played out?
It shows off their speciality with either acrobatics, performance, or lore.
Maybe it's like if you know a lot of like history of something, you understand general storytelling and can
Maybe.
like, yeah.
Actually, let me rephrase that. All of you get to roll it.
Oh,
And
okay.
if at least half of you succeed, then you get the reward.
Cool. I'm gonna take off my armor. So I'm also flipping around through the thing. I'm gonna play the Lady Rock.
Natural 20.
Okay, we have
Natural 20?
I've rolled like 3 times this game, and I got a natural 20.
18 plus 13, 32.
Natural 20 and a 32.
Sorry, 31.
I mean, I roll. Okay, I don't.
So here's the thing: is half of you.
Already
You're
succeeded.
you're the defining.
now
I'm
the
gonna make you
breaker.
the defining one.
Mm-hmm.
What did you get?
Wait.
I know.
Okay.
Hold on.
What did you roll?
Well, I rolled a 13. I'm
13 plus.
plus. Well, I'm trying to. Okay, my best one.
Well, lore.
You said you were
Lore.
talking.
No. Yeah.
Help me. I feel anxious.
Well, you should
What do
just
you
say it
do?
to make you feel less anxious.
22. 22.
22 total.
Yeah.
I like totals. You still got half, so
Your roll doesn't matter.
Two.
We
it
all
was
got it.
the DC. The DC was a 26.
So we've got 2 ally points from the notes.
That's so
now.
high.
So you guys now have 3 treasure points, 1 research,
1 rock and 2 no.
and 3 ally points. It's
Oh, they don't matter?
How do we use the ally points again?
the ally points basically when you go and find the Moonmer. You also
You go and find the.
the Moonmer. You basically they assist you, and by assisting you, it prevents different things from not happening.
It's like Breath of the Wild. If you do all of the Guardians first, they show up in the boss battle.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
I'll forget.
So
I realized.
No worries.
So as they are celebrating in your, you know,
He doesn't even know what that means.
as they're celebrating and everything that's going on and are bright and cheery and whatnot, one of the gnomes walks up to you and says, "Hey, it's me, Bob.
Yeah, you darn right it is.
So I've been digging around. So Moonmer, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
So that's the old Remlock Tower."
Oh, bless you.
And he reaches over. He goes, "You got a map, right?"
Oh, sure do.
He grabs it from you, and he puts a big X.
I can't believe Bob is the one to.
Takes a big X, and then it accidentally stabs through your map with his hook. Goes right here. And he puts a hole right on where your map says M for Mary.
That's the one I did want to check first. So.
All right. Well, if that's where we're going, maybe we should like cash in our stuff first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. For this wand to find out what it does.
Yes, you would like to find out what it does. We can do that right now. I'll
look up my dust of appearance.
I can do both of those.
Appearance or disappearance?
Disappearance.
Dust of appearance? I'm still here.
They probably took it out to try to blind the rock from seeing them.
All right. So, apparently the duelist is not in the rule book. Oh, that's the Bestiary's book. That's why it's not working.
Different things.
I was like,
What's the AC of the wand?
I might have.
Yeah, he can't see that because there's a hole punch through it.
No! Call back.
Call back to
Episode all the time.
all right, so spell of the duelist, it was lesser, right?
Lesser, yes.
The wand grants a +1 bonus and contains acid arrow.
Okay. Bonus 2 attacks.
Yeah, using that, yeah.
So like, as long as I hold the wand, I have that to all my attacks.
It just says the wand grants a +1 bonus, and okay. So let me read you the whole description. This special wand are tipped with a potent magical crystal and is infused with mystical essences. As with normal wands, you can use the spell duelist wands to perform somatic casting action. If you do so with the with a spell that requires a non-weapon ranged attack, you gain an item bonus to your attack roll with that spell. Right. So basically, as long as you're not using like a bow and arrow or sword, and it's an attack, like you get a +1 for it.
Okay.
Nice.
And then it also contains acid arrow, so I can cast acid arrow additionally.
Yes.
Okay.
It has no charges. Instead, they allow you to cast their spell once per day, and their spell can be of a level of high. And their spells can be of a level higher than 4. So its level is level 8.
Cool. Wait, we can cast acid arrow at level 8?
No, as if you're a level 8. Yeah, the wand's a level 8. So
wow.
So you can use your spell slots to cast spells up to whatever a level 8 character could cast.
It says they allow you to cast their spell once per day, so it doesn't affect your. So you just
acid arrow just once per day.
Once per day, and their spells can be of a level higher than 4.
That's a very weird way of phrasing that.
Yes.
Does it say for lower levels that it can't be, maybe?
The lowest level is lesser, which is what it is. It says type lesser.
But maybe I need to be able to cast level 4 or higher in order to use it.
That's for the GM.
Yeah, I know.
It's for when the GM's generating items, he's basically telling the GM don't put a level 4 or higher spell in the lower ones. And that's like the first one where it can be higher or level 4 or higher. So I don't think
that's in the general description before even the types. And the lowest level is type lesser, level 8.
No. It's because that's the duelist wand. I think the alternative is a normal wand, not a duelist wand.
That's under the description of duelist wand.
That's what I'm saying. I think maybe level 4 and lower is a requirement for normal wands, not duelist wands.
Oh. Might not be relevant.
That's a guess.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why it says spell duelist wands have no charge. Instead, they allow you to cast their spell once per day, and their spells can be of a level higher than 4. And then it specifically says contains acid arrow.
different wands have different spells associated with them, right? So that's why their spells.
The lesser is acid arrow, and then the standard, greater, and supreme all have a different spell associated.
Yeah.
But if you want to look up, is there an entry for just wand?
Not in this section.
No,
this
in a different section.
Yeah,
but
but this
that
is
one
what I'm
would have
saying
nothing
is
to do
it
with
doesn't
it.
make
It's
sense
this.
why that description is in that item's description. Like that would be like the belt of giant strength, right? Gives you a +4 bonus to, your strength stat. Belts can have status bonuses for anything. Like why would you put that in there?
I'm not saying it makes sense. I'm just saying that's the only thing that is
I'm not saying you're
reasonable.
saying it makes sense. I'm saying it's dumb.
Oh, I agree.
And that it just adds confusion to it. And I don't think it should be there. And because
Patch it
None of
out.
it made sense until they made me
Or
confused.
clarify it.
Yeah, I was with it, and then I was.
Because I thought I was
gone.
saying like the user had to have that spell, but
no,
that's had been
it says
that spell level.
it says instead they allow you to cast their spell once per day, and their spells can be of a level higher than 4.
Cool.
Well, this one.
Heightened.
So let's go cash in some
Cool.
points with Celery, yeah? Are we done? Do we parade? Do we get a parade or
No, they just cheer
They just cheered
and
for
throw
us.
money at you and
well,
whatnot.
maybe we'll come back for
Oh
parade.
yeah.
Oh, money, great.
Oh, did you want to know what the dust does?
Yeah, the dust of disappearance.
Yeah.
I also might not need it if anyone else could use it well, because I think I have a cloak that might do something similar. The clandestine cloak.
Well, we should just.
Oh my god! I have an item bonus to stealth checks, but I still rolled a 1.
All right. Dust of disappearance. This powder shimmers like 1,000 tiny motes of light. Activating the dust by sprinkling it on yourself or a creature within reach casts a 4th level invisibility spell with the duration of 1 minute. This invisibility can't be negated or seen through by any spell of 3rd level or lower, but it can be foiled by dust of disappearance.
Cool.
Cool. Anything else?
Wait, can be foiled by dust of disappearance?
Yeah, it says, but it can be foiled by dust of disappearance.
So someone else's... If they throw it
Bro,
on
I don't
me.
know.
Whatever. You're not going to do it, is the point. You would never do that to me. Yeah.
I don't even know what that
I was like,
means.
wait, so if that's like a symptom, like having a medicine where one of the symptoms it treats is also a symptom that it causes.
Yeah, it's like,
That's what
here's
it
the
sounds
depression medicine.
Yeah.
May cause depression.
Exactly, yeah. Dust of disappearance may cause appearance.
Yeah.
Cool, 4th level invisibility for 1 minute. Sweet! Now that Krug's gone, I want to punch him. I'm just going to punch him right in the face.
All right, so you guys want to travel back to Kelry, right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, an additional 4 more days.
Beelining.
3, 4.
Are we gonna pass the lake?
No.
No. Would you like to?
Maybe
1,
we-
2, 3, 4. It would add 2 days. No, 1. Actually, you could do 1, 2. Yeah, it would add at least 1 day. We could add 1 day, though.
We could have 1 day.
You just want to see if it's.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it wouldn't.
2, 3.
Because we can
4,
travel
5,
along
It
these.
would be 6 days total.
No, but if we go, okay. So what I'm thinking, Jake, is we go down to the right, straight down,
Into the tree, then into another tree, and then into the water. That's 3.
but can we
1, 2,
travel
3.
along these borders between? We did that earlier. Like, can we go travel the tree and then straight to the lake?
I just gave you a day. It was
Oh,
just
gotcha.
a day of travel.
So normally it's not. Okay, cool. So
So-
6 days no matter what.
Yeah. So it would add 2 days.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys.
Do you want to add 2 days to stop by the lake and just confirm that the bird got it?
Sure.
Yes.
Cool. Let's do it.
You guys spend the additional 2 days, and when you get to the lake, you see that the sea creature is no longer floating in the river.
Sweet.
That's all. You don't
Either
have
it sunk or it was eaten.
I'd like to cast locate on the sea creature.
Okay.
Does that need to be alive?
I was gonna say, does it have to be an object or a living creature?
No, I'm casting it at. Well, I don't know about the living creature thing, but I'm going to cast it at 5th level heightened.
I don't think we did.
So
I think we killed the serpent and left.
you can target a specific creature
do
or
that while we're
ancestry instead of an object. You must have met the creature or a creature of that ancestry up close in order to do so. It doesn't say it has to be living. It doesn't say...
Its spirit is unexistent, or is non-existent. So you feel that if it...
Why don't you just use it on the rock?
If it...
Hold on. I don't think it needs to have a spirit,
hold on. No,
yeah,
hold on.
yeah.
Give me a gosh darn minute there, gentlemen. So you believe that if it were still whole, it would be at the bottom of the lake. So it's more than likely in many different parts, in different locations.
I sense it in my own belly.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
The closest instance of this is your stomach.
yeah. You don't.
Actually, probably not anymore. It's been a few days.
It out.
Your assumption, based off the amount of time that it took you to get here, that if the rock had taken it, it would be away, and it would probably have been eaten.
I just want to say the beginning of it seems like it was written by me. Because you learn the direction of a target if you picked a specific object, such as my grandmother's sword, or the nearest target if you picked a type of objects, such as swords. It really sinking in on
Especially
these
when you
swords.
pronounce the W.
Yeah.
Crute would like to search this ship that we didn't actually search last time we were here. Because we didn't search it,
Yeah, you
right?
did.
Yeah, you did.
That's
That's
where
where
you
we
got
got treasure.
Oh, we did search
Was
it.
it?
Yeah. We took
I'm
a
going to do it again.
No.
Roll it, and then maybe spend 2 days doing
You start going for the
No.
water, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
We don't know if there's another
Yeah, no, you
baby
guys
sea creature
definitely
there.
went down
We
there.
did. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Oh, yeah.
all right.
You were
Drag
lying.
me into this?
I
Yeah,
asked you. I asked him if you watch this game, read my mouth.
You spend
deleted.
2 additional days, and you get to Kellery, and she welcomes you, and she goes, I've heard word that we have assistance coming our way. I'm very excited for that. Do you have anything to trade with? Or
We never talked about what we're using our treasure points for. Can you tell us what
Didn't we want more treasure points before we used
Didn't
them?
you want that stupid armor? Don't you want that stupid armor?
All right, here are the things in which you can buy.
Get that stupid armor.
A +3 armor, +3 weapon of any type, bracers of armor 6th level,
There it is.
Aeon Stone, the pink one, the Staff of Fire Greater, or the Staff of Healing.
Get those bracers. I know you were.
What are the stats for the bracers?
Bracers of armor.
+6 instead of the.
Plus I have
we both
4.
have the +4s right now.
Oh my god, why can't I highlight that thing?
I don't. I already have +2 armor. It was a +3
You
armor.
can't use the
but-
bracers of armor.
No, I know, but
We're talking about the armor.
there was also armor.
There was
Oh,
+3.
there's also armor.
There's +3 armor. Did it also say +3 to weapons?
+3 weapon.
So you can get a +3 weapon, +3 armor, or the bracers of armor at 6th level.
But they're all at least 2 points, right?
Yeah.
The things in which you have labeled have all been 2 points.
Yeah, only
And
3.
we have 3.
Gotcha. Or we can get a step of healing though.
We can get the
I
armor.
don't think we need the staff of healing though, because we both have
I have
the
so much
gloves.
healing.
Yeah, we both have the healing
Yeah,
gloves.
but you could die first.
Yeah, but I have healing gloves too.
That's true.
We have consolidated large amounts of healing.
But I also have a 30 AC.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like they're gonna have a +30.
Yeah.
The first encounter had like a +25.
Yeah, there's
or
a sea
something.
serpent.
We're going up against the boss.
This is after the sea serpent linearly. and
I'm
so-
sorry. I think the sea serpent was an optional fight, so I think that just happened to be much harder than anything
I
else we're gonna
think that
face.
you're a very optimistic person.
Yeah.
Why, thank you.
I think the boss fight's gonna be hard considering that we're grinding to make it easier.
Yeah. This is some WoW level.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Like,
Yeah.
That's true.
We're nerfing the boss fight, so it's got to start somewhere.
yeah. We also don't know.
You said you guys have 4th level,
Yeah.
and it gives you how much bonus?
I don't remember. 3.
Where do you even see that?
I don't know.
You want me to
so
come over
weird.
there?
No, because I'm at Bracers of Armor, and it says the simple arm guard made of stiff leather grants you the benefit of mage armor as the spell level corresponds. That's what it is.
There you go.
I'm like, huh?
Yeah, so mage armor at level 6. Sorry, I could have told you that. I just did space.
Now I have to look up mage armor.
Yep.
Like, this is so dumb. Like, there's so much organization.
Well,
that could
Bracers
be-
of Armor 6th level is a 12th level item. Mm-hmm. That's amazing.
Did we clarify? We wouldn't do it now, but we talked about it in the chat. If I'm wearing armor, or if a character's wearing armor, can they also put on bracers of mage armor? No.
No, because mage armor is specifically
non-armored.
Yeah.
Does it? Is where? Because I was looking at the spell for mage armor and it didn't. It makes sense to me,
Read it.
but I didn't see
I mean,
Let me find it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
I
pull it
only highlighted the.
Pule it up.
I'm gonna go to here.
This is the part of the stream where we read to ourselves silently, and
This is book.
Well, I'm also trying to extend a little bit because I don't want you guys to start the fight today.
Can we start a fight? Can we just do like a little mini fight?
Yeah, can we start a
Hey,
fight?
Kelly, are you bored?
I want to fight you. Come at me, bro.
This section of my screen is not working.
You're thinking of the wrong one. You can't
now
do
it's-
fights in this. You do
All right,
fights in
so the
He has
sixth level.
I only have
All right, so it says a suit of magical armor is simply a suit of armor with a potential rune and no
this isn't the right thing.
No, you're not.
magic armor. I'm looking at magic armor.
Mage. And it's in the bottom. It says the different types and then what it is. But I deleted everything but fourth since.
Wait, Kit.
What,
I only
we're just looking at
put
mage armor?
Yeah.
Like the spell mage armor? Because
Yeah.
I have a spell book thing open.
Oh, this is the brace.
Oh, great.
I have a
yeah.
spell book app open
But-
on my
but
phone.
I thought you had the mage armor.
Oh
spell.
no, this one line is from mage armor because that's all we needed.
Yep.
Sorry.
Did I?
Mage armor. Heightened at what level? 6th level?
Yes.
The bonus increases to +4 and you gain +3 item bonuses to saving throws. So you ward yourself with shimmering
This
magical
isn't right.
energy. What?
This isn't right.
This isn't
Those numbers aren't even correct based off of what I copied out of the playtest.
Oh, well then this must not be updated.
All right, mage
My
armor.
goodness.
Yum.
I actually found mage armor.
Nice.
6th level gives you a +4 bonus to AC, and you gain
Yeah.
a +3 item
Then
bonus.
what's
That's what I
level
just
4
said.
because
4 is a +3 and a
no
plus.
type 4 level 8.
But
What?
What?
Type, what type?
So there's the item level,
And then
which
there's-
corresponds to a spell level, but they don't match.
Yeah, and
So-
then there's a type. So it's a type 6.
There's heightened 6.
But the bracers are
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
different.
Here, hold on. Let's go back a little bit. Your mage, your wand yourself with a shimmering magical energy, granting you a +1 item bonus to AC. While wearing mage armor, you get your unarmored proficiency to calculate your AC. So just by itself, it gives you a 1.
yeah.
so you can use it,
I think so.
but you just lose your proficiency bonus.
Which if
I still think
I mean, but
we're
if
missing
we're all
something
trained
from
in
the
unarmed,
I
from
think-
the bracers to the mage armor. There's a
only
disconnect. I think right now.
like I think for me,
I don't know what to tell you.
because I'm
I don't.
only
I'm gonna grab my computer.
What I'm telling you, it says at 4th, it's a +3.
Yeah,
by
but
itself, it's a
But what I
+1.
copy and pasted is not what you're saying, which means that something is not.
What did you
correct.
copy and paste? What is
Because
yours?
I have type 4th, which is level 8 mage armor. The bonus increases to +5, and you gain a +4 item bonus to saving throws.
I think what you did is I think you took the item and you took the level and you used the item level instead of the level the spell
sure.
level.
That makes
Because
sense. Like,
you said 8th
have-
level, didn't you?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think this is for an 8th level mage
Because
armor
that's what
spell,
it is.
But an
Eight-
8th
Because we got to pick an 8th level item, so it is an 8th level.
8th level item, but what we're saying is I don't think that's an 8th level. I think this is for
It's
an
not a
8th
one-to-one
level
relationship between
for a level
spell
8
level
mage
and item
armor
level.
spell. But the 8th level bracers of armor are probably just like a 4th level spell or something. If
It should not be this confusing.
Something to look at later.
But what I'm saying is like Pathfinder. Paizo,
It made sense when I
Paizo,
did it.
Listen to me for like 30 seconds. The item should just tell you what its bonus is. They put enough information on there that they should just say bracers of armor level 1 give you a +1 armor.
And then in that paragraph of text above it, you use your unarmored proficiency if blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Those are the only.
So if you got an 8th level item, you get bracers of armor 4th level.
Exactly, and then
Which-
I copied
But that's
what
not what-
type.
Hold on. 4th level, and at the
4th level
no,
is a level 8, right there.
type that's the type. Wait, ugh. No, this is like so confusing. I can't.
Yeah.
actually read
no,
it.
I agree.
And so at 4, like,
Because the thing is, its max is a 10, right? It's the spell
look at it. Grant
Mage
level
Armor's
8.
max is 10th level,
Hold on for 1 second. Wait, type.
and what the level of the item is higher than 10, which means that it's not based off its item level. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because it goes
Well,
up.
we're just trying to figure out
No,
why.
but so this says it's a type 4th. So on type 4th, it says level 8. So that's level 8 mage armor.
Well, it even says
It's telling you
grant you the benefits of mage armor at the spell level corresponding to their type.
Right.
As
So
long as
type
hold on,
4
hold on,
means...
hold on, hold
I got
on.
you. Yep.
Grant
That's
you
so
the benefits of mage armor at the spell level corresponding to their type as long as you wear them. But the type, this says the type. If the type is 4th, it says
level
level 8
Which
right
means
next to it.
which means
Yeah,
a level
so
8
it's a level
item
8.
is a 4th level spell, which
No,
is for
that's
sure
not
right because
what
that's not what that says.
what?
No, that's not what that
It
says.
says it's a spell
dumb.
level corresponding
super
to the
dumb.
type,
I think
right?
if
If
we
the type
just
is 4th, it's a 4th level spell
move on.
because that corresponds.
No, because in
This-
this, it literally says type,
there's,
type 4th level 8.
There's
Yeah.
a whopping
That's what
2
it says
people
right
watching. One of them's me, and the other one's Chris.
Nice.
And I don't want you guys to get to this fight tonight. So
So he's like, let's continue to battle this out.
no, I mean I'm also okay with having a
can I
discussion
just read it
about
then?
how it works.
If this
I
is
feel
what
like
we're
I
doing.
really want to get my computer
wanna read it.
and look at this document.
I think what
Oops.
so
Like because it says like the level of what it is. The problem is that the item level. Do me a favor. The highest level item that's on there for that
20.
It's 20, which means there is no 20th level mage armor spell.
No, this is exactly what this says. Grant you the benefits of mage armor at the spell level corresponding to their type as long as you wear them. Why is this confusing then? It's type second,
first level,
whatever, type first, and then semicolon, level 2.
which is level 2.
Level 2 is the
bracers.
item level. The item level allows you to figure out like the cost of the item, or for example, how long it would take to craft the item if you know how to craft magical items. That's what the level is useful for. The type, according to the paragraph above it, is what you use to determine the spell level. So that's what you use to determine the spell level.
Yeah. So what's the spell level?
For what?
For what you currently have is
For what I currently have.
what you both currently have is a type 4th level, which is a level 8 bracers. Level 8 bracers. Right?
No, level 4
is what you currently have.
That's what I have it as.
level 8 bracers. The
Our
item is a
4th
level
level spell.
4th level spell, which is a +3 bonus.
So then I have to change all my stuff because I have it.
It's a +3
At
bonus to your AC, and it grants you a +2 item bonus to your saving throw.
Yeah, I don't think this is that confusing. The one that you're the
6th level.
okay, so it is just one AC and one saving throw for one bonus to all my saving throws, which I don't.
Wait,
That brings my AC to
is it a
27.
well, you have his level
It's not that
6
great.
bracers of armor?
But if you got +1 AC on
That's
top
not
of your
on here.
30, is that the other option?
Am I allowed to have the braces of armor if I also have an armor and
So
We were just talking about
it.
It
It
here's the
seems
thing.
like it.
It is what you have an item bonus. You can only have one type of item bonus.
That's true.
So
That's the other thing.
if something is in your item bonus section, you cannot have both.
Yeah, 'cause-
You get one.
Unless otherwise specified, bonuses of the same type don't stack.
Yeah. So
Except
a
for-
shield, having 2 shields does nothing. Having 2 sets of armor does nothing. You know what I mean?
makes you look big. Makes you look intimidating.
I see what you're saying. So if I'm wearing armor and I use bracers of armor or whatever, the one will not do anything.
Okay.
It basically on your sheet there's under AC.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
What are
that's
the
why-
explicitly say
like?
it.
Do you see how that there's multiple squares? One of them says shield. One of them says
It's Dex proficiency and item.
Dex proficiency and item. So your item would be your armor that
Okay.
you're wearing.
Yeah.
You can only have one type of bonus.
Gotcha.
You can only have one
Gotcha.
occurrence of the same type of bonus.
Yeah.
So
You can
that's
have
why
multiple
you
types of
wouldn't
bonus.
like. While in theory you can wear bracers of mage armor or have mage armor on you while you're wearing armor. It's all there's.
Doesn't
It'd be
stack.
really. There's gotta be some weird twisty way it's good, but like why? It's
Good if your armor breaks in the middle of combat. Like
Yeah, I
then
mean that
you don't fall back.
There
to
is a
nothing.
whole entire mechanic in the game where armor can break and have issues, right?
Sure.
Or you gain dents, and so having those bracers and then activating them, which takes 2 actions, right? 2 actions on your turn, you then go back to having armor, but that's a very, very specific situation.
Not worth the money, basically.
Yeah, not worth the money, and then having them on, you would just get the higher of the 2,
Which is like I think
but you would also get the negative of the worst negative.
You also lose the proficiency bonus for your armor. Because it says while you're wearing them.
Mm-hmm.
If it's higher than your unarmored, if you're more than trained in the armor you're wearing, then yeah.
Yeah.
Then, if that's the case, we should either do somebody getting the +3 weapon or somebody getting the +3 armor. Maybe
I think our damage output's fine.
I have a +3 weapon already, but I do have 2 other weapons that aren't.
Because your AC right now is 30.
Yeah, but I do have magic armor.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? +3.
Mine is only +2.
Look at your character sheet. What's the item bonus in your AC? Oh no, that's going to be different for you because my item bonus is low because I don't use actual.
My item bonus is 3.
So.
My item bonus is now 3.
Okay. So we could do the armor, which could boost
You.
me. It would boost me by 1 if we did that. Would a +2 hide armor be better for you than what you're currently wearing? Does anyone want notice jumpsuit or leather jumpsuit that is hide armor?
I can't use it. Like
Yeah, I'm asking Pastel specifically.
What does it do?
It's +2 hide armor, so it would be.
Well, I have +3. What?
Oh, you have magic
wears
armor.
heavy
+3,
armor,
yeah.
right?
You have armor that is.
I have medium armor on right now.
Oh, you do.
You have medium.
Yeah,
armor.
because my dex is pretty high, so I didn't want to.
Fair.
Yeah.
So your item bonus is currently +3.
What about a shield?
I don't understand why you guys don't want the ion stone.
What does it do?
Yeah, we have absolutely no
We
idea
haven't
what it
gotten
does.
there in our
Why-
conversation yet.
Oh yeah, that's why I don't want it.
So when you invest this stone, you gain 15 temporary hit points. If the stone is deactivated, you lose any of the temporary hit points remaining until reactivated. The temporary hit points refresh during your daily preparations. They do not refresh if you reinvest the stone. Another pink stone. Before then,
So it's just an ion stone that gives you +15 temporary hit points.
And what does
That's
it get?
when
what
you would have the when you would die from the dying condition, but you have 1 restoration point, the Aeon Stone automatically activates and reduces your dying value by to 1 less than it takes to kill you.
You know why I don't have that? It's because I already have one.
No.
So that's why I don't want to get one. I was actually waiting for the sea monster to actually kill me, because then it'd be like, aha!
After which the
Sprung my
stone
trap.
turns dull and you lose its magical properties forever.
Yeah.
So
That one's basically like get out of jail free card.
And 15 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I didn't use during that fight because I super forgot to write them down.
for temporary hit points, if I have mine from that and then I go into a rage, they don't stack in this, right? Or can they? Like if I have my 15 from that stone and then went into a rage where I get
Yes,
an additional 12.
they stack.
They do? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. I would love to have also a stone because I also might be in danger of going down. I'll be running in with Kroot.
I'll be running in as
true.
well. I'm close quarter combat.
Sure.
Mostly. I mean, I can cast devastating distance spells, but if you're both in the midst of combat, I can't spell sculpt around you. So
Sure.
I'm gonna shoot
Yeah, if you're
far
using
away.
AoE, though, I
yeah.
don't you don't have to worry about me taking your AoE damage.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
don't
not-
target me with
I'm not
spells.
super-
The
About it.
staff.
Totally be fine.
Would you guys like to know about
legit.
the staff?
The fire one?
The staff of fire.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes,
This
please.
rugged wooden staff
Rugged.
resembles a blackened and burnt length of ashen wood. It smells faintly of soot and glows from within its. And if it were lit by amber, you can spend an interaction action to touch the tip of the staff to a torch, tinder, or other highly flammable substance to ignite a flame. This is the greater one, and you get 7 charges, and you have the following spells within them: Fire Shield, Fireball, a Wall of Fire, a Fireball again, and a Wall of Fire. So
I have all those spells.
Fire Shield at 4th level, Fireball at 4th level, Wall of Fire at 4th level, Fireball at 5th level, and a Wall of Fire at 5th level.
If I can use it as a monk weapon, I'll take it. How many?
Yeah,
how many treasure points is it?
The Staff of Fire is 1.
That's 1. Was the Ion Stone 2?
Correct.
So we could get those 2 things.
Sure. That sounds good to me. I mean, who would want the Ion Stone?
I mean, known as a fire goblin, but I don't know if we want to give her a Staff of Fire.
Well, Kroot can have the Staff of Fire, possibly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a staff. Can you use it as a monk weapon?
I'm actually not going to because I have bonus.
Unarmed.
If that's the case, then maybe I'll take it. And well, no, I have a sword.
No, I could still use it as a thing to cast spells with. I'd just be equipping and unequipping it.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Which takes an action.
Which would be easier for you because you're not already carrying weapons, and also I'm getting that stone, so I don't need 2 things.
And how is it like? So 1 action to take out and then 1 action to use, or is it? What is
It'd be
it?
2 actions to
Two
use.
actions to use.
So it would be 1 turn, take it out, use it, and then next turn put it away, do what I'm going to do, or use it again if I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you.
7 charges and then it's dead.
7 charges, correct.
And I can cast any of those things.
As long as you have the resonant points, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
It's
What are resonance points?
it's your charisma plus your level, and that's how many magical items you're allowed to have on your body and or consume in a day. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Where is that? I have no
It's not even on there.
I'm
It's
like,
such a dumb thing.
It should be.
I
mine
hate
is
it.
Here, yours might not.
yeah. I didn't fill it out because I didn't know what it was.
In my Pathfinder 2nd Edition app, it tells me my
Path Builder
resonance.
2.
I have a question for you, actually. You know that does Pastel have the embossed fucking item feat?
What?
Okay, it's a feat that used to be in the game that you had your holy symbol engraved on.
Oh, I had that on my last
Oh,
one.
yes. Yeah, I do.
So that feat no longer exists
Oh.
because you're now able to cast spells with items in your hand.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that must... Oh! That's why it asked me to pick a new feat.
Oh.
Wow, this app's amazing.
Did it literally update and then when you opened it, it said, "Hey, pick a new feat instead"?
Yeah, well, I opened it up and it said you're missing you need 1 more feat to complete your character, and I was like, what? I picked all my feats, so I went back and I didn't even remember
That's
that
awesome.
I had that feat, so I had to like pick a new feat, and I was like, this is garbage. I was actually mad because I was like, why'd you get rid of the feat I picked?
Yeah, they got rid of it in patch
Because it's
1.6.
free now.
Wow, that's awesome.
It was specifically designed for your class,
Yeah.
so that you didn't have to take that feat.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it affects everyone, but clerics and paladins benefit from it the most.
You know what I ended up taking instead, and a thing that I haven't used yet. So I took I have like Lucky, so
Oh, Lucky's good.
so I can re-roll once like a day. For like it was like for stat checks and stuff like that, but I took the extra lucky feat or whatever, so I can literally reroll anything like
Oh, sick.
minus damage. I can't reroll damage, but I can reroll attacks. I can reroll I was about to say safety checks,
Safety checks. You can reroll
saving
safety
throws,
Safety checks.
and like skill checks and stuff. Which,
Nice.
Yeah, which I just like haven't been using. And I'll tell you what, I can use it once a day, and like every single thing we've done has been like on a different day.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I could have been re-rolling like at least 1 check.
Even
every
the
single-
survival
Well, and
checks.
remember, like when we started, the big thing about this chapter was it was supposed to be every fight is supposed to be hard, and so every fight was supposed to be giving everything you have out. You know what I mean? And so that's kind of been like the point of these things. The rocks were a very difficult fight. You know what I mean? Like if
Yeah,
you were to
I
have
was
gone that
scared.
right.
Yeah, I want to fight. I so badly want to
Can we-
fight something.
Can we just like, hey, Kelly, what are the odds we can find something to fight around here real quick?
Why don't we just go to here and see if there's something to fight there?
Yeah, you want to go to L?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean why don't we go to the boss battle?
No, the one that's not the tower.
Oh, okay.
Let's get some items and go to L because it's super close to
So
M.
what's you guys have
We
decided
have
the
to
items?
wait days for items, don't we? How many days do we?
1d4 days
Oh, for all of them or one or each?
total.
Okay.
Because you're buying multiple
They're
things.
smart enough to do logistics correctly.
Okay, so we're getting that ion stone.
How do you spell it? AEON? Is it one of those?
Yeah. AEON.
IOUEINT.
Like
A
flux.
as in apple. E
Pink.
as in.
The pink stone.
You even like connected them.
So
like
it's gonna take 1d4 days unless someone has teleport.
Nope.
No.
I can run real fast.
Teleport.
So it's gonna
Teleport.
take 2 days.
I don't think
That's
so.
fine.
It's fine.
2 days. Hey, 2 days better than 4.
Yeah.
Truth.
Alrighty, and your plan is to go to G or I or L.
I can't see the map anymore.
L. I
L,
believe.
I
Jonas is
thought.
being selfish.
Yeah, we don't have any reason to think we should go to G or I. So we'll go to
You
L.
have no reason to go to L either.
Well, we do. It's one of the sources of the river.
Yeah, but you know
I guess-
the answer to that quest though.
Yeah, but you don't want us going there.
Well,
to
no,
do
no.
the
Well,
fight.
I mean,
What
we,
I'm
we
telling
could.
no. But what I'm saying is
we
that
know we don't need to go there.
Yeah.
Like our characters
That's
know we
true.
don't
Yeah.
need
So
to
why
go
would we go
there.
to? Maybe what should we just like?
We're going there
search-
looking for a fight.
Search.
Let's search
the
along
way.
the river till we find a fight. Is that something we would?
Can we
wanna
search
do?
for a fight?
well, if you
Random
critically
occurrences
succeed
on
on
there.
your check, it will tell you where it will give you a hint.
Where the nearest trouble is?
Well, yeah, no, it will give you a hint at the next
Cool.
like possible like thing.
Sure.
All right.
Let's
So
Use your re-roll
So,
on every single one of these
I'm gonna
rolls.
I'm gonna
Let's
use my
do it.
where
reroll
would you
every
like to
single time.
start?
I think we should do 1, 2, 3 days. So 2 days of travel through the 2 that we've gone through, and go right at the fork or south at the fork this time.
Yeah.
Then that next hexagon, search this one.
So how many days travel first?
On the 3rd day we're searching. So
So
2 days of regular
Day of
travel, and then we're in this 3rd hex following the river.
So that's at least a day, depending on what you roll. So go for it.
we're like doing. We're here, and then we're going to there and searching.
Okay.
What was it? Survival?
Survival or
Perception.
That's pretty good.
31.
29.
Hold on. No, I have a +1. Well, this is
30.
I'm using survival.
And that was,
so it's
which
31.
one?
Survival?
survival 31?
Oh wait,
You're supposed to
perception.
be-
I'm doing perception. So yeah, perception, which and I'm giving myself a +1.
It's 30.
So that's 30. So 30 perception.
You both succeed, but do not critically
Wait, hold on.
succeed.
I'll re-roll it with my luck.
Do it.
That's way worse. Darn it.
All right, so you guys succeed. It only takes you 1 day to search, but you do not find anything there.
All right, next one. Let's just go.
So we're going east.
Grind.
No,
That's
wrong.
not right.
That's
I know.
pretty decent.
Oh, sorry. I should-
Let me check what this does.
Okay.
What?
With my luck. Okay, lucky.
32. You succeed, but not critically succeed.
Man.
Can you critically succeed?
I don't know.
You're so close to the best you can do.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I might not even be able to do this.
What are you trying to do?
Use my guiding luck here.
You're guiding luck?
I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Anybody need anything while I'm in there?
Yeah, can you just grab me, toilet paper?
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
So, yeah. So both of the feats say that I can only trigger the effect if I fail.
Gotcha.
So yeah. So
Wait,
if I'm,
so
I can't use it to. If I succeed, I can't use it to critically
That makes
succeed.
sense.
So 31 again. Yeah.
32?
Yeah, I got a 31 this time
A 31.
for
Still,
perception.
you both succeed, but do not critically succeed.
32 does not critically succeed.
Yeah, I have 19
So,
and then natural 20. So there's only one more possible number. I could-
for the two of you, your saves are different.
Oh, okay. That doesn't change the approach here.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. I'm just letting you know that you can't use what you guys what your save is necessarily to reflect
Yeah.
On what mine.
what
would
you
be.
need to succeed at. Yes,
We're
exactly.
going to go
Well, here's the thing.
East one more
Yeah.
hex.
I need to. Well, okay. I'm gonna trigger my halfling luck here.
28.
Oh my gosh! I rolled a 3 and a 4.
28 succeeds, but does not critically succeed, so it's another day.
And mine was 18. 19.
No, it's
We're going to go bottom
East.
Mine was 18.
Well, I think you have to go this way and then down, or you want to go straight across.
Well, just don't want to. I mean, that's just how my brain works. I don't think it matters to the actual mechanics of the game. We're gonna go to the bottom right.
Get a natural 20,
Do you want to try
baby.
using directions for that?
It's like
Oh, okay. Shut up.
Southeast.
Sorry, no, go ahead.
southeast.
Hold on.
Okay.
I was just being offended about the
Sorry,
shut up.
sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
I mean, you did.
Look at me. Southeast. Where are you guys?
We're over by the
here.
mountain, dude.
You're here?
No,
Here.
southeast from there. Yeah,
That's
There
where
you
you want to go.
Yep.
that's where we're at now.
Okay. And what's your rolls?
33 perception.
A 33 perception.
Yes.
Krut.
22.
You both succeed, but do not critically.
Come on, I rolled a 19!
So we have to
I need to crit to get a.
Where are
oh
we
my
right
god!
now? Oh, I see you doing.
Here.
Wait,
Cool.
should I wait, survival? Should I just use survival? Should I do survival? What's your perception?
Yours is higher than mine. Mine's 12.
Yeah, mine's 13. What does everybody else have?
You're the highest. We've already
Yeah,
had this
no,
conversation.
no.
Darn it.
11 and
Maybe
12.
it's maybe survival's easier because I have a 14 survival, which is the same as yours,
I
correct?
also have 14. So
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if that one's well, it doesn't
yeah,
matter.
because he's been.
the only efficient
It doesn't
thing
matter.
for
It's
what you're
just
talking
random.
about.
It's just
Basically,
luck.
we all need to roll nat 20s.
It's just luck. All right. This is the last one, right?
There's one more until we hit L.
Okay, halfling luck.
So we adjusted
20,
this one.
26. What?
We had done this one, and now we're here.
Halfling luck.
Oh, come on. I rolled a 1 and a 5.
Wow.
But I rolled a 5. I get to pick the bigger one.
Good job.
So I didn't critically miss so hard that I killed all of us.
But I think you still did critically miss.
He did critically miss. Unless that. Wait, it's plus 13?
Plus 14.
Plus 4. He didn't critically miss at that point.
19.
Yeah. You all succeed, but not critically succeed.
Come on, baby.
All right.
One more east.
One more.
I think we should let.
Is this
Nona
where
and
L is?
Kira
Yeah.
Take this one. Honestly, it's been a long time of you guys not finding anything. I think maybe we should take a shot at it.
Yeah, too bad.
Oh my god.
Come on!
My dice was on natural 20, and then it was like, I'm going to be on 14 instead.
Yeah, I saw it. It happened.
I
Another 19.
rolled another 19, which is not a critical success, and
No.
we already know that. Wait, what if I... Okay, doesn't matter. I mean, I couldn't use it anyway. Come on.
What was yours?
28.
28. And that's at L?
Yeah.
Mine was... Oh, sorry. I rolled a 19 plus 14.
33.
So that's 33.
That's what I said.
Don't you say my numbers again.
So, as you're walking around in this location, it's very warm.
Nice.
You know that there's quite a few cave formations.
Is this a volcano?
No, this is not a volcano. Who wants to roll a knowledge of nature?
Me. I'll do
More
it.
than one of us?
Can more than one of us do it? Because if not, it shouldn't be me. Yeah, I rolled a 9.
Oh, yours is
I
higher.
rolled a 26.
Okay. That's crap. You said 6?
26.
26.
Oh, 26!
Yeah, mine was
sorry.
29, not 9.
I'm like, oh.
That's crap. You should feel bad about your character.
I did some. Speaking of things that I shouldn't have done, the way that my chair is, if I can put my feet down behind the bar, and I got it stuck a little bit.
You're a child. You're a child.
I'm a child.
Oh.
The
problem is
new cameras are.
The
No,
problem
the new
is
cameras
this-
have changed where I can lean.
No. The problem is that your camera is positioned too far to the left or whatever. Doesn't matter. The problem is you have way too much room on your side.
Gross.
Okay, all right. This is a weird conversation to be having. With a
chilling?
29, you notice that there are very large footprints. Very mixed between humanoid and animal footprints.
Detect magic.
They're all big.
Detect magic.
They're all
60-foot radius. Aura.
You think the footprints are magical?
No, I just want to detect I want to do something.
You
They've
go,
been rolling. I want
and you're like, man, this natural environment is very natural. There's no ornate magic in this area.
What do you mean? Like anybody magical could have come by and done something, put something there. Like
I don't know. There's just not like it's not like it rains
large,
magic. Like you know what I mean?
If
Like
it was magic, we would have been really glad that she did it.
the footprints are magic.
I wasn't
We
checking the
freaking
footprints.
knew it. Oh man, I detect magic as well, but except in a 30.
They were made by a shapeshifter.
Can you roll a nature check to figure out what the frick is making the footprints?
Oh, I rolled a nature check to find them, didn't I? Should I roll nature?
2 different types of rolls.
All right, I'll roll nature to be like, oh, these you mean?
Yes.
Holy crap!
Roll one.
I set it up so that it's funny when I fail, and then I didn't. Super didn't fail. That's a 31.
Nice.
You notice that these are very similar to the Cyclopses that you found earlier.
I was actually thinking it might be the Cyclops.
And you also see another footprint, that the animal one. It looks very, very, very close to a dragon's footprints.
What?
Cyclopses and dragons.
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah, so I'll deliver all of that information. Except when I do it, I'm like saying the Cyclops stuff, and I'm like figuring it out in my head, and then I look at the animal footprint thing, and I'm like, oh, no, a dragon.
A dragon? What color?
Really?
What
Tell by
color
the
dragon?
footprint.
I'm sorry. I am like a rock. I'm sensitive to color, so I actually don't know. Rock with just a scene. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, which way to go? I feel like one way or another we want to get in on that business.
Well, I think maybe the direction we should look is the way the footprints are facing. Hey, I lean into Kroot.
I'll bop you on the head.
I'm gonna make a survival check to track them.
Oh, track. I learned this on a video that I saw recently.
You look
It's a
panicked.
9. I rolled a 9. It's a 25. 24?
No. Oh.
Aren't you a ranger? Shouldn't you be good at tracking things?
I'm a sorcerer
Why did I think you were a ranger?
because I was ranger last
Yeah.
one of the other sessions.
23.
23 on
What
your.
I said 24? I'm horrible at math. 23.
Okay, 23 to
so
try
close.
and track follow these through.
Yeah. They
You
vanish.
You cover them up.
you're like meh. You
That's the sound I make when I screw things up too.
so you're following them along and they're going up the hill. You start to also notice the signs of combat.
Oh. Oh, golly, boy, geez.
But
Current?
now there's a third
But
Set of footprints.
type of
my
footprints.
hearing.
These
You mean conflict past, right? Not current?
past, correct. Signs of combat. Yeah,
Right.
like
You
that-
think people are
remnants.
fighting like as
Well,
we're they're
look,
just like
No,
If you
I
say
understand
fresh
what
blood
you're.
or-
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah, the interesting aspect of these next one is that these other footprints are hot and smoldering.
Oh.
Fire.
Nature.
Can I?
Nature. 26.
No, just
And
do it.
I can hear normally,
Wait, sorry,
right?
27.
In this environment.
What? Yeah.
So as long as you can hear normally, you can use the seek action to sense unseen creatures in a 60-foot cone.
All right.
There are you do not there
nothing.
from what you can tell, these are all very large creatures. With your check, you're assuming that the footprints are fire giants.
Plural?
Fire giants.
I mean, as much as you can tell.
So Cyclops, and dragons, and fire giants.
Oh my. I say we follow, yeah?
Do we want to die before the final battle?
Yeah. Well,
Who's to say this isn't? Well, I mean, we need to. I'd never want to die a day in my life.
What if we need to go to the other place first, and then that'll send us here with something special?
And we've ruined it.
Yeah, we're in the whole thing.
which direction are the tracks leading us? We're still in the same hexagon, now, right?
Further up,
Up the
hill.
mountain.
Yep.
So is that north or is that east?
That's where the L is on your map.
East.
Oh, gotcha. Sure.
All right.
Cool. I mean, no one will advocate for tracking these things down and fighting them if we have to. If we have to. If we have to. If we have to.
If Nona accidentally makes us.
She's like, if we have to, and she's just grinning.
Yeah.
If we have to. If we have to.
All right.
If we have to.
I suppose.
If we have to.
I mean,
We don't have to. We don't have to do anything.
I mean, if we have to.
I mean, we need to go up to get to where we believe the mirror is, right?
Yeah, we have to go north for that. Like 2 days north.
Yeah.
But if the dragon is of a friendly persuasion, and it helps us.
If it's blue, it's my best friend. That's just kind of how my whole connection works. If there's a blue dragon, I promise
Isn't
you.
the blue dragons evil?
Look, I once may be what you might have called evil too. Things can change. I think if we find a blue dragon, it's my best friend. Is all I'm
I think we
saying.
need to find a bronze one.
Look, any dragon that wants to help us, I think is an awesome.
It's worth the ally point for sure. It's going cheek to jowl over blue and bronze.
Or a fire giant. There's a bunch of things in conflict, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
something will be our friend by the time we kill the other.
Something will be our friend by the time we kill the other thing.
That's
probably.
Look, that's always been my approach, and it got me here with you three, the best people I've ever known. Oh, I said that out loud.
Oh,
I mean, what's wrong with that? We could possibly be the best people you've ever known.
I think it's
We're pretty good people.
I tend to shoo that thought away, but it just came right out of my mouth before I could stop it.
Well, I think you're
That's a sign that
definitely
you're growing up. Good job.
I think at 31 years old, I might have finally broken a love bone inside my heart.
Oh, you know what?
I don't know if that's cute or not.
I mean, neither.
It's pretty gross.
At least one of you is one of the best people I've ever met.
Thank you.
I forgot to change my age. How many years since we started? Since level 1?
I can tell you.
It's been like 7 years.
6
isn't it?
years.
6 years.
Close.
So I should change my age.
I changed mine from 25 to 31.
I am now 56. Still a baby.
How old are you?
31.
You're old for a goblin.
Yep.
Wow.
Getting there.
You're about as old as Terran was when I was playing Terran, because I think Terran was like 33.
Yeah.
Which the book says that goblins like pretty much die at like mid 30s or like something. Like that.
Probably because they blow themselves up.
Well, actually, no. They say they die earlier than that. But the mid to late 30s is like their old age.
Yeah, yeah, they're like growing out. You know. Yes. What do you guys do?
Oh, so you'll be dead soon.
Well, I don't think I'm really ever gonna die, but I hear you. Should we?
Probably today or tomorrow.
Nah, definitely not that.
Probably yesterday.
Well, that's just not how time works, crew.
Are we gonna follow the tracks?
Let's do that.
Yeah. Let's follow.
Do I need to roll again?
Yeah. What was your first roll?
20.
Oh, that was to follow the first tracks, right? Now, and then this is what you've discovered since then. So now, what tracks are you following?
Oh, they went in different directions?
So we have fire giants, one
Okay.
direction, dragons,
And
and
I'm a
as long
dwarf.
as you guys are 30 feet from me, if you do stealth checks, you get that too. That's
Cool.
reduction by 2. So
cool.
Cool.
I'm a dwarfman, so I hate giants. So maybe we go after the dragon.
I'm a dragon goblin. I love dragons, so maybe we do that.
Let's go for the dragon then.
All right.
Let's go. Yeah, let's do dragon.
We have agreed if it's blue, it's my best friend. If it's bronze, it's Kira's best friend. If it's anything else, we kill it on sight.
30.
All right.
30.
if it's anything else, or
So-
if it's just there, we test the waters before we do anything rash,
Before
right?
we kill it on sight, if we have to. If we
We're
have
gonna.
to.
I taught a rock using puppets and charades. I
Right,
think
and
we got this.
Slowly went towards it. We didn't run in.
So with your 30 track, you can tell that after a while the dragon footprints
Flew away.
flew away, right? Like they had stopped, but the fire prints continued to walk in what you can only assume that direction.
Because that's when the giants were carrying the dragon.
Just like our Lord and Savior Bahamut.
That is
Cthulhu.
That combination might be my favorite joke that I've ever heard us do.
Been adjacent to.
That was wonderful.
My favorite.
Because growing up, my parents had like the placard in our bathroom.
Okay.
Wow, that's when you want to think about.
So like every time I was in the bathroom, I was just like, "Why is this so difficult? Why aren't you carrying me?"
Why aren't you carrying me in the bathroom?
Jesus. Help me poop.
Matthew 32:3.
That's the information you have. So the dragon prints are gone, the fire prints are there, but the Cyclops prints look to be going.
Yeah, but what about the dragon prints?
They're gone.
It's on Netflix now.
So
Not a spawn.
Are we gonna keep going?
We'll find the giants.
Follow the.
Follow the
we
giants.
can't follow the dragons, so follow the giants.
Follow the giants.
And you hate the giants, so you should
Follow the giants.
Yeah,
and see
you
where
hate
they
the
go.
giants, so let's kill them for you. That'll be your birthday present.
Oh, is it Crude's birthday?
7.
Well, let's pass right over that. You got like $1 or something to give him?
21.
What are you rolling?
Survival.
These are probably the easiest prints you've ever had to follow in your entire life.
They weren't
They
trying to
are
hide.
giant.
The whole time we're going, you're like, "Oh no, we're gonna lose their trail." Oh
As I
gosh!
trip over their giant
man.
ass feet.
So you continue to walk up the mountain, and you see them go into a cavern.
We see them
The footprints that you're following,
different than
you
what I
see.
thought.
You see them. You see the
Yeah.
footprints,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
things we're talking about, go into a cavern.
Gotcha.
And that's where we're gonna end today.
Oh,
It's 9:00.
that's fair.
So what he's saying is we should have done this towards where we actually had to go, because then he would have just ended it before.
Yeah, but then tomorrow's session's like, and done.
You mean next week?
Next week, yes. Sorry, next week.
Yeah.
There's no
Good.
session tomorrow yet.
But I'm not busy. I am.
Level 20.
We're both very busy.
I'm busy. Crew's busy.
We're all
We
busy.
all busy.
We're all busy.
Okay, so no combat today.
I know. I know.
I built such a
I know.
strong
No, I know.
character.
You did great stuff today.
Oh no! Yeah, thank you. I gotta say
You
that
did
entire
great.
section where you let me communicate with a rock. That is the least grounded in reality I've ever felt playing this game, and you just let me do it, and I was just like, okay. The whole
Why
time,
not?
Whole time I was like, if I was watching this, I'd be like, really, really.
And Pathfinder.
I mean, we've already said it. The animal handling and
Command
animal.
Command animal.
Thank you. Thank you for watching our content.
You're welcome.
Animal handling and command and animal are silly in the way that they work because one, they don't give you a means to communicate with an animal that is already friendly towards you. Like the mechanic doesn't exist.
And
which is just like, why?
as I've been thinking about it more, my assumption is the reason why that they're doing that is because it takes away from the druid, while there isn't any other like skill that takes away from other classes. Does that make sense? Like,
No.
druids have a thing that is wild empathy, where they can literally empathize with animals, communicate with them in a way with simple gestures and means like that, right? Wizards cast spells.
That can make them communicate with animals.
You know what I mean? Like, and fighters, do a crap ton of damage. Barbarians can rage. Paladins can block a lot of stuff. There aren't any skills specifically, that take away from those abilities. You know what I mean? Like, yes, you can invest.
I mean, it doesn't take away, but like medicine sort of after they buffed it encroaches onto healers.
but
it doesn't take away
out
from
of
them.
combat.
True.
Yeah, I'm.
You can't
so
like the benefit of a cleric being able to cast heal spells makes it so that a cleric can do it in combat. Like that's the premise behind it is technically with like there isn't any like really like insta heal, you sleep overnight. That's just something we kind of do. Like that doesn't exist in the game.
Yeah.
There has to be some form of healing. And so it basically shoehorned you have to have a cleric in the party, and that's why they did treat wounds, so that it was a way in which you can heal up at night and get better and do stuff like that. But I don't think it takes away from the cleric's main focus as a thing.
Then I think buff the druid then, because
They did. I mean, the druid got
The druid got the B shape.
No,
B-shape, yeah.
I mean, buff that aspect of the druid, the communicating with animals part of the druid. Like, make it so that the animal can reply with simple words as opposed to just, like, understanding and reacting.
well, but then that's the spell speak with animal.
Right. I think what Jake's saying is like the limitations on just having a training and talking to animals functions at a level slightly lower than a druid talking to animals, which is lower than like magically talking to animals through that spell.
I'm saying that being able to only, like, communicate's a strong word, but that's the only word I have. To only be able to communicate with friendly animals using that specific skill doesn't seem realistic, because you can do that with any animal. Like, you can pacify animals that are upset with body language. It's not that, like, difficult. You know what I mean?
I would say neutral
in like real life. That's.
But
I get where you're coming from with balance. It just doesn't feel good because it's so.
Well, and I'm actually in agreement with you. I think that handle animal and command animal are two different skills that you can do that are completely pointless of having two. Like, I don't understand why there's two.
That's also dumb.
And I also think that even them as one, even if it was one action that allowed you to do the things in which both of them do, I still think it's a weak ability because it's a very hyper-specific situations that you're using this. And not only is it super hyper-specific, but it's in if they're neutral or if they're good. I could see it as a means of upping it. But
No, it's only friendly.
For only friendly.
If you're not trained.
Yeah.
And then if you're trained, it's
neutral.
yeah, as low as neutral.
Yeah, which again makes sense to me. Like, if you're untrained in nature, going up to a dog that's just or a cat that's like living its
grabbing it by the cheeks and shaking it.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna bite you. You know what I mean? Oh, and then like if you're trained with animals, at least know how to interact with animals, which is how I imagined what trained is. You know what I mean? Like,
I also honestly I kind of want to see more of that. This is a little off topic, but just while I'm thinking about it, the differentiation between a trained and an untrained skill just being you can't use it if you're not trained and you can use it if you are. For some things makes sense, like medicine, like cure a disease, absolutely. It doesn't make any sense to even attempt it if you're not trained. But for tons of other stuff, like, I think the differentiation that Command and Animal uses is so much more elegant in that, like, you can attempt this, but you can only do it in this, like, slightly smaller use case when it's, like, a little bit more. And then if you are trained, it opens up more.
Yeah.
I like that so much.
Yeah, and like I said, I think that the skill is a little weak, and that's why I kind of allowed you to use it to communicate and try to convey and try to how to, like, interact with that creature, because, again, I think it's super weak.
It was also, like, pretty much our only shot at communicating with it at all.
Because none of you
have
have any of the abilities to do that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's the other key aspect of it is, like, I don't want to, like, because you don't have a very specific class in your group, I don't want to prevent you from having interactions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the whole idea between these rocks, the only thing that the book says is that they're mates. The egg didn't exist. You know what I mean? Like, that aspect of it didn't exist other than they were two mates that they're having food issues because of the Moonmur group. Like, the things that are going on with the Moonmur. That's preventing them from succeeding in survival, right?
Gotcha.
And so, like, that's the kind of, like, thing that's going on with him. And so it was like, it sucks not having a druid. It shouldn't prevent you from at least attempting things, you know?
Well, that's why I kept being like, but is it a creature? Because tongues works on creature. It's like, it understands no matter what language it speaks.
Yeah, it actually has no language.
Yeah. Well, it was cuckooing.
Yeah, it was using body.
It speaks Orin.
Yeah. It's like an emotional thing versus...
Yeah. But yeah, no combat tonight.
Immediately combat tomorrow.
Immediately combat
And
next
again,
session.
yeah, not tomorrow.
Next week.
Next week.
Yeah, immediate combat
tomorrow
next
of the
session.
Next week. Actually, it's important for us to say this. We will be streaming next week. We know it's like right before Thanksgiving, but like we're doing it.
Watch us while you make your beans or your
it's right
potato?
before Thanksgiving.
Well, yeah, so you make
Yeah.
the night before your beans or your potato or your cake.
Yeah, you know how you make your beans the night before?
Yeah.
Tons of people make food that I prefer.
I'm talking about like
Watch.
green bean
It
casserole.
doesn't matter what you're doing while you're doing it.
Yeah.
Just watch
Yeah.
the
Well, and the Thanksgiving Day, kids on bikes, hijinks and handlebars will be on QueueTimes.
If you
QueueTimes
miss
main
it
YouTube
on
channel.
Tuesday night.
Yeah, the VOD. You want me to take a minute? So, Hijinks and Handlebars is a new show that QueueTimes is doing. We've had 2 sessions so far. We've had a 0 session and then 1 actual play session. Hijinks and Handlebars is based on the Kids on Bikes RPG system. It's really great. It's new.
Oh God, I was so confused.
I mean,
Yeah, right.
like we get to do this now, so it's Kids on Bikes.
you sounded actually.
I know, I was trying to.
You're gonna see that
breathe heavy.
backwards because we're reversed.
Hold it upside down.
Oh, yeah,
What?
good point. Here you go.
That's not how that works.
Are you gonna unreverse us right now? That's
Don't.
gonna screw me up.
Do it. Do it.
You're
Make it up. Right
Okay.
click.
There you go. You have to click. Remember. Anyways,
Yeah. But it's really great. Our first session went super well. The VOD is going up tomorrow on the QueueTimes main YouTube channel. So watch the 0 session is already up there, so you can watch the 0 session. Thank you so much. You can watch the 0 session. You can watch the session 1 tomorrow when it goes up. We also have a video that tells you about some basic rules. So if you don't understand the game very well, I walk you through just like general stuff. There's a couple things missing, but that you will follow along with that in the game. And then we also have another video that is also on the QueueTimes main YouTube channel where you get to meet the cast.
Including myself and a few wonderful friends of ours who are doing a great job also playing characters very fun and good and children.
It's really great.
Other such adjectives.
It has like a little bit of a Stranger Things feel, like vibe kind of thing. I think that's sort of why, like, where Kids on Bikes comes from. That excitement that came out of that, and it is super fun. It's really collaborative. There's a lot of world building. The relationships are the most important thing. There's not a lot of combat, but so I guess if you really like character, interaction and that kind of thing, it's super fun.
Yeah.
So check it out.
It was super fun, and it's also a little scary. So bring your scare.
It is a little scary.
It was scarier than any of us thought it would be, including William, who was running it.
Yes.
So.
hey, you and I both kind of like stopped what we were doing when the
When the breathing came in?
yeah.
So-
Oh yeah.
What's that guy's name?
Spencer.
Spencer.
Yeah,
Yeah, he just like in the middle of this tense moment, and William was describing how
There was some
something
desperate breathing.
Yeah, desperate breathing, and he started. I don't even know how he was
Like
doing
live
it.
Foley.
Yeah, it was, and I kind of was just like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah. So watch the stream, and you won't want to be there either.
That's not what I meant. I want to be here in a good way, however that works.
Yeah. So there's a couple things I think I should mention from chat. Thank you, Rob Wolf 100 for the 10 bits.
Yay!
All right.
And then thank you, that Ewok, for the 200 bits.
Whoa. What's
is
a
a
bit?
A bit is how people donate.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
And
Wow.
so 1 bit equals 1 penny.
Okay.
Effectively.
Oh, cool.
Awesome.
So the 200 bits is $2.
$2.
Nice.
Sweet.
And the 20 bits that Rob Wolf has now updated because 24.
Thank you,
He's
Rob.
literally just throwing them in right now.
Yeah, I had the option to set like a spam control for the bits thing, and I was like, nah.
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, if you have like 100,000 people in your chat, there's a good reason to do it.
Sure. I mean, right now Rob Wolf is now up to 37 bits.
Is he just doing them one by one?
No. He's doing it. He's doing it in groups of like 5.
Wait. Here, I'm gonna roll a d12. 11 bits.
And as Ewok says, he's making it hail.
It's hailing bits.
Yeah, apparently he got those
Hallelujah,
bits
hailing
from watching
bits.
Banana Republic ads. So
Wait, you get bits for watching ads?
Apparently.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Watch more ads. Watch more ads. Call to action. Watch more
Okay,
ads.
so he's now completely out, and it ended with 40.
So they gave him
Wow,
40 cents
okay,
for watching
cool.
Banana Republic.
So $2.40 total. 40 from Rob.
Rob Wolf 100
Rob Wolf,
and 201 now. and you know what? The only reason he did the one is because it put him in first place for the most amount of bits given.
That's hilarious.
Anyone else feel like a cam girl right now?
That's tomorrow.
Yes, I
It's not. It's not that. It's not tomorrow. It's not ever.
On
do.
this
For the
I wouldn't
kids
say
on
ever.
bikes VOD?
It's
No,
not ever
I'm
on
saying-
this
tomorrow
website.
I'm
Your
saying
life.
in my personal.
Oh, gotcha. I was like,
It was
William.
a joke.
It's not ever on
I was.
this
It was a joke.
website.
Yes.
I mean, legit question. If I wanted to do some cam modeling, would QueueTimes support me?
Not on
No.
Twitch.
No.
Would you
But I know
post it?
someone that would.
All right, so I've been William. You can reach me on Twitter and
call.
Instagram at kwilliamwhite. As of right now, I'm mostly using my Twitter for hijinks and handlebars. I post photos and some tweets about the show there.
Did you show the bikes today?
I will be sharing the bikes as soon as we're done streaming.
Cool.
Yes, and they want to see them on the Kids on Bikes Discord. They would like to see them
Oh, yeah, okay.
in the art section.
Great, I will put them there.
Awesome. Lauren.
I'm Lauren, and you can reach me on Twitter at tsquintqt or at Instagram at ts_quint.
My name is Jonas. You can find me on Twitter at Jonas Newhouse. Jonas Newhouse on Twitter, or Tuesday nights here for his game, or Wednesday nights here for his game.
Great.
It would be pointing at me.
Yeah.
He's using his environment within the stream,
That's
too.
clever.
Yeah.
That's clever. If I was that clever, I'd also do that. I'm Krug. You can get me at KrugQT on Twitter, or you can talk to me and Indigo at our social media here. Just kidding.
Good stuff
Up there.
That's true. It actually is there. I used my environment.
Well, you pointed down.
I'd like to roll to use my environment.
So that's who we are,
was
and this is what we
that's
do.
what
My name is Indigo. I am the DM. You can reach me on Twitter at IndigoQT, and you can reach me on Instagram at Indigo Jones, and that is INN Digo Jones.
Oh, no.
When are you going to change that?
The
other one was
The
taken.
other one was taken.
I didn't know that. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Couldn't you do like Indigo QT or something?
I could now, but when I originally made it, that was just
That's
like.
fair. Hey, who am I to say? My handle starts with a K, and there's nothing.
Yeah, I've never understood that. I've assumed it was
explain.
because of.
it's Killer Wingfield.
Yeah, that's what I assumed it
Killer
was for.
Wingfield, which we will plug at a future date, I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. That's
Really?
a thing.
All
All
right.
right.
Something.
Sure.
Just you wait. For something.
Yeah, that's it. Everyone's asking about Discord and stuff like that. If you guys want the Discord information,
Type ! Discord.
yeah, type ! Discord, and it will show you all of our Discords. Anything else you want to say? I should say bye. Bye. That's what I say.
Bye.